So we're going to continue to wish on Zhongli. I've definitely wanted Zhongli for a while, but like even now, and you guys know, like I'm not really like, you know, there's two things I would say about this. I'm not like a meta person, but I never like shy away from the meta, if you know what I mean. And I think it's been true since my entire playthrough, where it's one of those things where like, I know I have a bunch of meta characters. I know I have, and I don't know if you'd call them meta, but people have called them meta. I have like a C6 Fischl, a C6 Faruzan, a C6 Xingqiu, and a C5 Benny. I have, you know, like them coupled with other characters. A lot of people would consider it quote unquote like the idea of meta. But I don't think I ever like think of it always like that. It's one of those situations where it's like, I'm never gonna like, you know, and there's nothing wrong with this way. I'm never gonna like, you know, destroy, you know, myself to get all the best artifacts and all the best stuff and all the best meta teams. But it's one of those situations where it's like, you know what I mean? If it's like right in front of me and I can get it, it's like, why not? And especially if it's, again, the other thing that's coupled with that, especially if it's characters that I like. You know what I mean? Having a C6 Fischl is awesome because I adore her as a character. Having a C6 Xingqiu is awesome because I adore Xingqiu. Having like the likes of Vaughn and Faruzan on my team is great because I adore them. And I adore Zhongli as well. And I think honestly, just like there's something that warms my heart as well about having Zhongli and Hu Tao on the same team. But yeah, let's see if we can like get him now. I'm not sure how close we are to getting Zhongli, but the next wish we're gonna get is gonna be Zhongli. I know as well, like I said as well, like, oh, okay, cool. I know as well that I said I wanted to wait for I totally like, you know, meant it. I wanted to wait for like the Damslet and Durin if I couldn't get Farina, but one of those things about the banners always happens, you guys know, you'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna wait until I get this. It's like, oh, you know, oh, look who's on the banner again. And I think it's one of those things where like I will still try to get those characters, but like I have hope that like even say if Durin shows up in the banner, or if the Damslet shows up at the banner in the next few months. Maybe like, you know, whenever, like, because I think it's one of those situations where like I think if I were going by Malvika last time, and I think if you look at the Damsel, she is like the closest thing that's the equivalent to like, I guess like an Archon, would you guys say? That she could be like next February. We don't even know when it comes to like when she's on the banner. We don't know. Again, I don't know when Durin's gonna be on the banner either. But I imagine that like, you know, the likes of Durin and Varka would be on the banner as well at some point as well. So it's one of those things where like, yes, I want those characters, but like I'm also like in that situation where I'm like, look, if I have to wait for a while, I can wait for a while. Yeah, I think it's totally cool about that. That's cool. It's cool about Genshin as well. Oh, there we go, Zhongli. Awesome.
A new contract.
So awesome.
Okay. I'm still on leave, but I can accompany you for a while.
So cool.
What name should I use on the contract?
Whatever you want.
I have a great many names.
Cutie patootie.
Though when on leave, I tend to go by Zhongli.
You can call yourself whatever you want.
And you, Traveler.
Mm-hmm.
What name will you be signing on this contract?
Your beloved. No, it's so awesome to have him. Again, such a great design, such a great character. So happy with that. We're gonna definitely I think what we might do in today's video, along with like the mini games that we're doing today, since like it's, you know what, we could do like a classic style Genshin thing and do like a smorgasbord thing, and maybe I might just like, I don't know, maybe I might like start leveling up Zhongli a little bit as well. We might as well do that after the mini games too. I have one wish on this as well. You might as well use it. Might as well. Oh, imagine it was Dia as well. That'd be great. I am so happy about that. I am so happy about that, guys. Like this is gonna like legitimately like power up my team so much. Like, and it's one of those things. Like I said, it's like if I can, and like again, it warms my heart to have Zhongli and Hu Tao on the same team. That is amazing to me, and he's gonna be fantastic too. He's gonna be really fantastic. Okay, so obviously I won't be leveling him today, but I can take a look at what it takes to level him, because I do think that like by the end of the week, I think having him leveled up with my Hu Tao would be like not a terrible idea as well. Let's see where he is now. Oh, did I already pass him by? I think I did. It's that when they're like, I always feel like there's like, even though I have like a big TV, I'm always like looking at the top, like where are the, there he is, okay. So, great to have him, by the way.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as
Oh
I
my
remember.
god.
But where are those who share the memory?
You know what's so crazy? Like, I've always never been like huge on the like on sometimes like I always think like, and I'm being honest, like when it comes to like characters like this, sometimes genuinely like, and people can vouch for this too, I'm not always like so into the idea of like adding stuff to the back of the hair, because sometimes a nice short haircut is nice for me. Sometimes a long haircut is nice for me. For example, like Tanari's longer hair is nice. I know it's like much shorter. I actually liked Luke's ponytail here as well. But this is grown on me. You know what I mean? This is definitely grown on me. I think, you know, like I said it before as well. Like love this ponytail. Love this kind of long hair as well. Love this hair. You know, that's like such a great example of long hair in a boy's that I really like too. And then, like, with Flynn's, this is like the one thing I'm like not totally huge on, which is the back of the hair. But when you see it running in the wind, it's actually like, okay, it's kind of cool. But it's like I'm not okay with it. But also at the same time too, I'm like, when he's running majestically, I'm like, I can kind of forgive it, you know. It's like, it looks really nice flopping in the wind. Did I pass by him again? No, I didn't. So let's see what's going to take the level. First of all, we can definitely just level him up a lot here. And ascend him as well. Oh, okay. I actually don't think that's going to take an awful lot to ascend him. What's this? Oh, easy, right? Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's going to be so grand.
This wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
In fact, do you want to go fight him and see how easy it's going to be? I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but oh god, there's not a war point like right beside him. Maybe there is and I just didn't see it. I wasn't zoomed in enough. No, you literally have to walk over here.
Time to go.
That's okay though. Let's go over and see what it's going to take to kind of level him up here. But yeah, like it's definitely, his ponytail's grown on me a lot as well, especially like, you know, when people are telling me that it is like, you know, a cultural thing as well, which like makes it even cooler too. And Zhongli's just a great character. He warms my heart. I think like Zhongli is one of those characters that like puts my mind at ease. You know what I mean? Do you guys get that feeling too with Zhongli, where I feel like I go from like if like whenever he's in a quest, there's a feeling of like safety, because even though I know things might get bad, I know that like he'll drink his tea and he'll have his food, and then he'll like save the day. Like he is that type of character, and I love him for that as well. I really do.
Time to go.
I think I fought this one before. I'm fairly sure I have, probably at least once. Now, what's the best option to fight this creature though? Oh, I have not. That is wild. Because I think like even early on.
Observe. Close your eyes.
What do we do with this? We have to like try and get this down? What's the best way to get this down, would you say?
Accelerate it into the wind.
What's the, I wonder what, like maybe like just using a very high elemental team maybe?
Night falls.
Because this is definitely not working out. Okay, I thought it'd be easier, but I guess like I'll check out what it takes to maybe. Oh no, he does this attack.
No, my sword.
Does this do any damage once? Oh, we should get the lunar reactions going as well.
Witness the power of Guhua.
Oh, Sing Show.
I can no longer hold back.
Do you have to get all of them?
Time to go. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. The wind knows me.
I just want to see what happens if you do destroy all these. And feel free to give like any hints on like what you think would be the best option to
Close your eyes. Burn.
like, yeah, we definitely need a healer on this team as well with Gimel. Yeah, that's like, I think it's crazy that we haven't. I'm actually getting destroyed by this. I was saying easy because I thought it was just gonna be a hippopotamus, but there's a lot to this. I wonder, like, where's my sweet madames? I wonder,
Cleanup sequence initiated.
sorry, I wonder, yeah, what is the best option to fight this dude here? Like, Sing Show seems like great to fight him, but like, I wonder what's gonna happen when we destroy all of them. Like, we might just need something better to defeat these guys, defeat this thing. Because I want to see how much health it goes down. And because we're not hitting an actual creature here, I think we're not getting the... Are we getting the lunar reactions? I don't think so, right?
No, my sword. Into the wind.
I think because we're not actually hitting an enemy, we're not actually getting the
Observe. Close your eyes.
lunar reactions.
The wind knows it. Preparing for dust up.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
So what does this do now? This just gets him open for attack? Oh, okay. Okay, no, if we can break those down faster, like if I can get a team that's better to break those down.
Observe. Be silent.
I feel like that's going to change everything. Is he going to set up another one as well? Oh, no, he did. Okay.
Rain cutter. One with nature.
The night cometh. Close
Yeah.
your eyes.
Okay.
Be silent. Observe.
He did, in fact, revive. Yeah, okay, that's all I have to do. Okay, it's like if I can get a team that's a little bit faster, if I can be a little bit faster,
Accelerating.
I feel like it's gonna be fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend more time kind of fighting him today because again, actually, I might warp away and see if like any other team would be best to do this anyway. Actually, Eula was always good for this. Eula was always fantastic for this. So let's try Eula. She was always good for like the hippopotamuses. The walk here is crazy though. This is like a Dark Souls walk back. It's like very, very far. Stop that right now. Very bold. Leave fish alone. You guys get a life. Get a job. 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 Go on, get a job. Leave her alone. You guys don't have to get a job if you're watching this, by the way. Screw the system. You don't need a job. Jobs are for dummies. Someone watching this after like their 9 to 5 just being like, why, what did I do? What did I do? I'm joking. Okay? Do what you want with your life. That's what I'm trying to say. Jobs are very much essential sometimes. You know? Okay, so he's gonna invent this little thing here.
Let me weave you a verse. Beg for mercy.
Oh, yes, perfect. Okay. So Eula actually like is doing some good enough damage on this as well. Yeah, that's grand. That was way quicker. So maybe like it is like because it's rock.
Vengeance will be mine. Crush.
Do you think like claymores just like do better on this stuff? I saw it coming. Man, that's like actually getting that done feels kind of good. You know, actually being able to do that feels good.
I'm going in.
Not that I don't think we even need the elemental aspects. Like, you know, it's just one of those things where you just have to keep swinging. Okay, so this one actually might take a while to get the weapons and stuff like that as well. But I don't think it's gonna be that bad. You know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna be that bad.
Reveal thyself.
Yeah. I think it's actually gonna be very manageable. I think this is like totally a put on some music, put on a podcast, fight this guy 20 times tonight, you know? That's why I look at it anyway.
Rain outlines your fate. Let's light it up. Eye for an eye.
Wow, did it cure? Oh man, that's a worry. That's a super big worry for me.
More speed.
Where'd you go? Yeah, the superconduct does work on this as well. Okay, that's fine. If we're faster, we can actually do way more damage than I just did there. So it's gonna take 2 goes around on getting this to get the items, and maybe I'd say. Oh, the old classic.
Crush. Rain cutter. By royal decree. Shut up.
And we didn't have like Fischl doing her moves as well, which is probably another thing that like didn't work out well for us. Oh yeah, no, this is gonna be fine. This is gonna be more than fine. No, come on, don't do it. Don't set. Oh my god, maybe we'll get like a bit of damage in on them. Oh no, this is just for revival. Yeah, like before. Oh, it's true. Yeah, this is how most of the hippopotamuses used to like end their battles. Yeah, of course. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I think Eula will be perfect for this then. Yeah. Absolutely perfect. I think Eula's gonna be fantastic. Eula's always good, very good for the Geo Vishops hippopotamuses, honestly.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
You're gonna talk about memories as well. In terms of weapons, I can check to see what what's this now? Oh, available for a limited time, so we can. So yeah, I should use as much fragile resin as I can. I could probably level them up like very much tonight. Let's check the training guide. Don't look at where it says, oh, everyone's very good. Look at this. Everyone's doing very good. Don't look at anyone else. Don't look at anyone else, okay? I'm telling you, don't look at anyone else. Are you looking? You're not looking right now. Don't look at anything. Let's check what weapons. So Favonius Lance. Is that accurate? There's also Black Tassel. So I have these weapons. And the Favonius Lance is... Yeah. I guess so. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, so that's what's going to take to level up the amazing Zhongli.
Wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
And so I might as well do it now on terms of don't look at any other character, please. Don't do that. And I think then that's what's going to happen is we go into party setup and we go to 6 Feet Thunder. 6 Feet Thunder. And I'm guessing that I like what I might do is just like put Zhongli on this team. I'm going to keep Layla on Vaughn's team, by the way. And this is my team for 6 Feet Thunder then. Right? So the idea would be to do this.
Stabilize.
Hold that shield and then have this going. With obviously a bit of this too. Yeah. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm not fighting you yet. Perfect. Absolutely perfect to know this and to look at this. I'm very excited about this. I'm very excited at the end of the week we're going to have a Hu Tao constellation as well. I won't be there in enough time to showcase like what it's like having the Hu Tao constellation and all these characters at the same time too, because by the time I get the constellation, I will have finished a week of recordings. But I can show you next week anyway, so there's a good thing to do as well. Yeah. Is Amber going to be down here though? Because if so, this is going to be so exciting. I'd be so happy if Amber's down here. You think she is? There's Collei. There's Faruzan. I saw Faruzan's hair.
Traveler, Paimon, over here.
Oh my god, there's that gal.
Welcome to the home base of the Fieldwise Center.
Very cool. Okay.
As you can see, the core project
The Faruzan plushie.
up and running, so we can get to work at any time. Huh. This feels like one of those places light novels talk about. You know, the adventuring hubs where rookies gather and take quests and stuff.
Again, another reaction image worthy image of Paimon.
Oh, and almost like a school festival at the same time, with everyone getting together to learn and then forming teams to hone their skills.
Let's just say I'm pumped. I'm pumped.
Exciting!
I'm totally pumped to work with Collei and Paimon and everyone.
Well, this place isn't quite as decked out as a school festival, but Master Tainari said the academia plans to be generous with the resources.
Awesome. I love that there's still like the communication there. Of course there is. I know there's still communicating, but in terms of this project, like Tanari's like, oh yeah, don't worry, they're gonna have like a lot of resources.
Anyway, before students and researchers head out on dangerous field missions, they can come here for advice and emergency training.
Very cool.
We even have professionals on staff that can join their teams to serve as guides or safety personnel.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Think of it like a forward operating base, equal parts theoretical training and field practice.
Are you serious? Yeah, no, of course we saw the silhouette, but I was wondering, like, you know, you never know what Genshin if it could have just been a letter that Amber sent, you know what I mean? But this is awesome.
We'll familiarize new recruits with potential challenges in the wild and take them through drills, so there's no reason to panic during the real thing.
This is awesome, by the way. It's so awesome to see these two together. Like, their journey that they went on together. It's like, it's one of the most in-depth relationships in the entire game.
Amber, you're here too.
So awesome. The Outrider getting new job responsibilities. You've been calling the reinforcements from far and wide, Collei.
Surprised? I know I was.
No, but that's awesome, though, because, again, these two are, like, the definition of close, right? The definition of meaning so much to each other.
I'm off duty right now, so I was planning to just drop in on Collei for a bit.
That's awesome to hear.
But I didn't realize how busy she'd be. I'm not the type of person to sit around and watch.
Oh, for sure.
So I decided to be her assistant.
That's so awesome, though, as well. Like to make it a kind of like still them hanging out. Like, she showed up and was just to hang out with Collei, realized she got a new job and said, "Look, okay, like I know that you're busy and you can't just like do anything, so I'll help you out with your job so we can still hang out."
Sorry, Amber. I didn't mean to put you to work during your time
No,
off.
but I think Amber's so happy to be around you at least, you know?
Don't worry about it. A little relaxation balanced out with some fulfilling work is a great vacation
Of
in my
course,
book.
Amber feels this
Plus,
way.
I've learned a whole bunch of stuff too. And I got to see the Traveler in Paimon again. I mean, it just keeps getting better. We should have a giant feast once we're done here. How does that sound?
I'd love that. I would genuinely love that.
A feast with the first friend we met in Sumeru and the first friend we met on our whole journey.
Paimon, I love you. Yes, what a way to put it, right?
Oh, that sounds just about as awesome as a giant plate of sticky honey roast.
Well, we should get the show on the road then?
All right, down to business then. Collei and I are in charge
This
of the
is so
Scouting
awesome.
Speedsters project. The focus is using devices and machines to pass through hazardous areas, survey terrain, and get details on potential threats.
Okay.
Plus, a mortar research indicates that during dangerous situations, having the support of an adorable companion can help set adventurers' minds at ease and prevent excess nerves.
Fair enough.
So, we took inspiration from Cullen Anba and Baron Bunny to create two scouting devices that are both adorable and useful. Cullen Anbot and Bar Drone Bunny. So far, feedback has been pretty
I
positive.
love that, especially like it's their two like companions, right?
Once we've collected enough data, the academia will continue to refine the scouting buddies and release even more designs.
Look how excited they are all about this too. I'm so happy to see them reunited again.
A bunch of Kulanambas and Baron Bunnies running around the wilderness? What is that gonna look like?
Looks like a sight for sore eyes. Yeah, 100%.
Plus, with you to guide our two little scouts, we'll be able to obtain some great data.
Fantastic.
Once you have a more complete understanding of the Fieldwise Center, you should come test them out. Now come with me. I'll introduce you to the other consultants.
We're gonna get to talk to Faruzan as well. Collei, I'm so happy for you. Look what she's done here, and she's with her best bud Amber too.
Oh yeah.
Amber, I
the
love
lady
you.
with the greenish blue hair also has a super adorable device over there. But it does something completely different than our scouting buddies. I'm looking forward to seeing it in action.
Oh, hey! Another familiar face.
Yeah, like her doll is amazing too. It's Granny.
Come on, let's go say hi.
This is so fun. This is legitimately such a fun idea. Like, and again, it's just one of those things where like I've always loved the relationship between Amber and Collei, so to see them together again, over the moon. Sorry, Faruzan, didn't mean to stand on your table. And it's so good to see Faruzan again too.
It's really that popular.
Oh my god, I always love her hair.
The internal locomotion mechanism is clever enough. And the execution on the terrain recognition, remote control, and weight detection modules isn't bad.
She's such like her hair is gorgeous, isn't it?
But the appearance... it might as well be a doll for a child. No, this won't do.
Madam Farzan, great news! The Traveler in Paimon agreed to join! The Fieldwise Center just leveled up big time, huh? Hello, Madam Farzan! We're here to help!
Well, look who the cat dragged in. Excellent job, Collei. Snagging two top experts with undeniable adventuring expertise. Now the League won't be able to say a word, no matter what kind of feedback I give.
And we know that she also has like she always sometimes is at odds with the academia as well. But I do love that as well that like she's here helping her granddaughter, you know? It's a very sweet thing.
Now tell me, what do you think of this puzzle, pal?
Whoa! It looks Just like you.
It makes me feel safe and comfortable.
It's a collaboration between my juniors in the Haravatat Darshan, the Puzzlers League, and the Synopsium on Ruin Mechanisms. Clearly, the technological aspect is quite advanced. But the appearance... it couldn't be more childish. You should have seen Anise, defending this design choice with more passion than her thesis.
The laugh from Paimon.
Young people these days. Far too obsessed with making things cute.
She says it's just the cutest thing ever as she plays with her hair. You know what I mean?
Paimon kinda likes
It is very cute.
Collei and Amber were just saying how cute companions can help adventurers stay calm.
I like the idea of support like dolls, right? That like keep people calm in these situations.
With a doll that looks like you by her side, Paimon thinks she could go adventuring in a super dark ruin and not even get scared.
Well, that line of thinking does have merit. And I suppose choosing this particular appearance is a sign of their respect. For me.
Yeah, no, you take it as that. Of course she's gonna take it as that too. But like again, it's an adorable plushie.
Still, there are adventurers who place greater emphasis on reliability and technical composition. People like that don't just want their devices to be able to survive an avalanche, but to look the part. And for their appearance to reflect the high-tech composition. The fluffiness of this puzzle pal, on the other hand, doesn't give the impression it would be a reliable or formidable device. The appearance may even be distracting.
You think so? Like the idea that like it's too cute?
Now picture this. A thick metal casing, square in shape, with a matte finish and openings to showcase the complex technical composition. That would have much more visual impact.
Again, going more technological with it.
I'm the perfect example of this. I have a youthful
True.
appearance, and so people question me on occasion. If I had a head of white hair instead, things would be different.
What she's saying here isn't like crazy, I think. You know, I think it is a good idea to have them be cute because they will make people feel more calm. But I think what she's saying here is like, you know, like people judge you based on like, you know, the perception of you. And not to use a person, I'll use a personal example, but I feel like sometimes like I will get comments thinking I'm an idiot. Because I'm enthusiastic about stuff. That's not everyone. It's like 1% of people. And like I feel like it's one of those situations. If I talk like this all the time, when like, oh cool, you know, yeah, that's an interesting story. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. This sucks. Then that 1% of people would be like, you know, oh, he's so well thought out and all this stuff as well, you know. But I think like most people understand like, you know, enthusiasm doesn't equal stupidity. But I think it's like at the same time too, it's like one of those situations with Faruzan where it's like, oh, the blue hair, the cute face, the adorable voice. She's not very smart at all. I'll talk down to her, you know, because again, people always judge based on their own preconceived notions of life, and it sucks. It really does. But that's not everyone.
Really? Then you want Paimon to die? She has white
True.
hair.
Yeah, Paimon looks so smart.
What? No! That's not the same thing.
I didn't realize you had such strict views about this, Madame Faruzan.
I think it does look, and again, I don't mean to go against Granny, but like the thing is, I genuinely like the idea of like a cuter design to keep people calm in the wild, right?
So, even you prefer
Yeah.
this version?
No, I do. Like, and I genuinely think it's a good idea.
Well, if that's what you really think, then fine.
Oh my gosh, she's being like, again, this is very Faruzan to be like, okay then, whatever.
You'll have to come back and test it out on some puzzles, Traveler. I'll rate your effectiveness in using the device and come up with a user manual based on your performance.
I think that's why like her design is always so great as well, because she does have the cute voice. She's very adorable in herself. She's very sweet and all this stuff too, like in her appearance. But she is like very tough, and she is like, you know, the granny of Sumeru, you know.
As for improvements to its appearance, long-term observation is required, so I'll put that aside for now.
I'll do my best.
I've already selected a few of the most suitable domains, so we can begin the puzzle-solving process at any time.
Very cool.
Thanks, Madame Faruzan. I'm just gonna take the Traveler and Paimon to see the final project. But it shouldn't take long.
Don't worry, Collei.
Don't.
You're the one in charge here. Just make sure to pace yourself.
Love the accent there.
Once things calm down, come over to see me and we'll have a nice chat. I'll even treat you to some snacks from back in my
That
day.
is such a granny thing. Like, whatever the, you know, what you off work, make sure you feed yourself. I'll get you some food, some snacks, you know.
Snacks! Paimon's in! Paimon's in! Thank you, Madame Faruzan. I'll bring a few boxes of floral tea as well.
Lovely stuff.
Go on now. Do me proud.
Okay. Like legitimately, like, this is so fun. It's so fun meeting all these characters again. It's so funny seeing their opinions. It's so funny seeing them help Collei as well.
Perhaps we shouldn't change it after all.
Perhaps you shouldn't.
I should adjust the legs so Barjo and Bunny can run even
Whatever you
faster.
think is right, Amber, I'll go with it. Whatever you think is right. Is this the next program? Who's running this program? Diha?
This last one is a long-term project we're calling the Security Division.
Because she was in the silhouette as well.
Thanks to General Mahamatra Sino, we've been able
Yes.
to bring Dia on as the instructor and Candace as the
Oh wow,
coordinator.
really good hands. Like legitimately, like this is really well organized. I love that Collei has not only like she's done this by herself and organized it, but she's also like delegated in a great way where she's like, oh, Sino can help me with this, Tanari can help me with this information, Faruzan can help me with this. You know, it's 100% like how you organize stuff. You know, rather than just like thinking to do it all by yourself. She's gonna help from everybody because that's smart, right? If you like it'd be stupid to be like, I want to do this all by myself. I'm not gonna get the people who are experts in this to help me.
They're putting together a combat test right now, but they should be back soon.
Hey, looking
Oh my
for
god.
us? I guess we showed up right on cue then.
I also like I keep like trying to hack the game to find out what Dia's workout regimen is because she has like this like ab line that not every character has, and it makes her look like an absolute beast. Like in a good way, by the way. I always use beast as a good expression.
Wait, the Traveler and Paimon are joining as well? That makes things a whole lot easier.
She's so cool.
Sorry for keeping you waiting, everyone. But we managed to bring back some good intel.
Intel? Huh, this is starting to sound intense.
That's the type of prep you do before a major battle. Are we planning some sort of offensive?
Of course. What better way to protect the students than to sweep through the desert and rid it of all potential dangers? Not a bad plan, right? You in?
Not the best time for jokes, Dia.
I mean, I would have gone along with it for Dia.
Besides, when it comes to striking down danger, the Traveler is a man on a mission. He might take you
That's
up
the
on that
thing. Like
offer.
the Traveler is legitimately just like he will accept this commission.
Defeating anything that might pose a threat? Oh, even if the Traveler worked non-stop, that could still take years. We'd have to stop traveling. Oh, Paimon doesn't even want to think about
After all, the
that.
desert's just too big. I love the Piebons get upset at the idea of us not getting to go on our adventures anymore. We'll always go on adventures, Piebot, always.
Time would be the least of our problems. Some dangers aren't visible to the naked eye, like the scorpions burrowed underground, or the terrifying raptors sleeping
True,
in the
you're not going to
trees.
see every danger.
You can't get rid of them until they jump out to attack you.
And again, this is Collei showing her knowledge of this world as well, of Sumeru.
For situations like these, we'd have to combine Madame Faruzan's recommendations with Amber's approach to scouting, calculating our chances of encountering enemies and our expected operation times.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pencils down, everyone. That was just a joke.
The Security Division's goal is a lot simpler, actually. We're just here to ensure that fieldwork teams include trained combat
But I do think it's fun
personnel.
that Collei was coming up with solutions to be able to do this, right? She was like, bringing Faruzan into it as well. Like, it's fun.
Some of this work has been entrusted to the Blazing Beasts and other mercenaries. But members of investigation teams who pass the combat test can also qualify.
Okay.
Before an investigation team is allowed to head into a dangerous area, the group must include at least 2 professionals who have passed the assessment. And Dia and I were just out collecting intel on the best place to hold the test.
We found a domain filled with monsters and bandits of all levels. Hopefully, they don't mind us borrowing their stomping ground for a bit. It'll only cost them a few smacks on the head.
We're going to use them as test. We're going to, I guess, I mean, like, bandits usually are, like, doing something wrong, so.
Oh, so we just need to supervise, right?
But you can't judge a book by its cover.
That's right. Participant safety is our utmost priority. So we'll organize a group of capable personnel to take it in shifts.
We still need to figure out our testing metrics, though. Fighting is different from an actual exam, and there's no one right answer. Mercenaries like me, we all have our own style. That's not a problem in actual combat, but when it comes to teaching, we tend to stick too much to what we're used to.
Okay, that makes sense. She's saying that, like, she's good at the actual combat itself, but, like, it's like, maybe it's not going to be her type of teaching would not be good for everybody.
So, we need someone to give us a baseline. Someone who has the experience, but also takes a more flexible approach.
And
in
we literally
combat.
just did the thing with Skirk when we learned, like we went through, like, in our head 1,001 types of, like, characters' combats,
Yeah. Based on what you just
Yeah.
described, the Traveler seems like the perfect person for the
That was
job.
very cute.
Yeah.
Great. Working with you is always a pleasure, Traveler. Smooth as butter on a stick.
I agree with you too. Whenever we work together, we do make a lot of progress.
Don't forget about compensation for the traveler in
I'm okay.
Paimon, Dia. You agreed without doing the math first.
The compensation is the fact that I got to see you guys again.
Ah, it's fine. We'll just split the funds Collei wrangled for us. 20/80. 10 for me, 10 for you, 80
Oh,
for the
come
two of
on.
them.
Give us like... well, no, they deserve pay.
Wait. We're
They
getting
did.
80%?
I want to make it clear, they do deserve pay, right? I would say thank you for your generosity. They do deserve to get paid for their work, right? 110%. But it's just like, I feel like, a bit selfish because, like, my love for this place, like, is payment enough.
Don't sweat
It's very
it.
sweet of her, though. It's very sweet of her.
We're just in charge of the long-term operations. You're the one setting the metrics for the whole thing. So I think we got the better end of the deal.
Maybe. Maybe.
We've talked about a partnership in the past, haven't we? Well then, consider this the perfect place to start.
Okay.
Then I'll draw up a detailed overview of the compensation so it's clear for everyone.
That'd be great.
And don't worry, Miss Candace. About that piece of land you're leasing to the academia, the one used for grain storage, I managed to get them to agree to a 30% increase in their rent payments.
Oh, thank you. Those funds will go to fixing up some of the village facilities, which should make for a more comfortable experience when investigation teams stop there in the future.
It might be easy to go past this, but, like, Collei did some negotiation here as well. Collei, how far you've come. I love it.
Right. We should finish up our arrangements for the combat test. Stop by our station when you're ready, Traveler.
Sure thing.
See you soon.
So that's the 3 different mini games, I'm guessing?
Oh, you sure are the beating heart of this
She's doing
operation,
fantastic,
Collei.
isn't she?
You brought the whole gang together.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm
No,
just doing what I can.
you're getting praised for your delegation skills. You picked experts. You found people that would be best for the job. That is the sign of a good leader and a good organizer. As I said, it would have been so dumb for her to be like, I'll just do it all by myself. You know what I mean? That would have been silly, right? You would expect her determination, but the fact is she chose, like, she knew she had friends in high places. She had people that loved her. Amber, Faruzan, Candace, Sino, Tanari, Diha, all these people that could to give her information and help, or direct help her information. And she utilized all of it.
I still have so much to learn. So much work to
You're
coordinate.
doing fine. You're doing more than fine.
But for now, let's just give it our all. You bet! We'll make the Fieldwise Center the best it can be!
Okay, so in the home base of the Fieldwise Center, you can talk to companions and workers of the location-specific programs, initiate challenges, or learn relevant information, thereby adding to the corresponding development of the varied programs. Okay, so this is what we do. I heard that, like, to get, like, there's another part to this story. And to get it, you have to do, like, a few of the minigames, too. So we probably won't be doing all the minigames right away. But then you can do the minigames, and I think if you try every one of them, I think, you get to, like, get the last part of the story. Which is an interesting idea as well. But yeah, I love this idea of, like, the way they're implementing the, Collei's growth into this. It's very cool.
Ready to go full speed ahead with Cullen Anbot and Bardrone Bunny?
Our 2 scouting buddies are tuned up and ready for testing.
Let's get started.
Nice. Sure takes you back to the gliding test days, huh?
Oh my god, Amber, don't say that. I'm gonna die. I will say though, guys, by the way, just to make it clear, I said I wasn't going to be able to do the mini-games. I actually found a bit of time, which is good. So you have to go over here to do them. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I would like to travel over here, thank you. Whoa. Amber, like, repositioned there. She's like, okay, let's go. And we just do it down here. Okay, it's like a little trial thing. Okay, cool. Let's go. Yeah, I wasn't sure if this is actually the thing, but it is the thing. Scouting buddies are getting ready. Oh my god, we're actually playing as them. In skillful scouting, you must pilot and scouting devices, Cullen Ambot and Bardrone Bunny, to conduct high-speed reconnaissance. During the reconnaissance, you can press the corresponding button to switch between 2 scouting buddies. When the color of the scouting buddy matches the color of the track, it will advance at full speed. That is so fun. It will be forced to slow down when the colors don't match. During the challenge, you can switch tracks by jumping while facing the corresponding direction, sure. Scouting buddies can double jump to remain in air over long distances or switch track to multiple times in succession. Red-green acceleration and auras will appear on the track. When the scouting buddies touch orbs that match their color, they will gain speed boosts, and it'll just slow down if they do not. Let's go. Okay, so circle is the switch, I guess. This seems like I'm doing this okay. Oh my god, this is so fun. Like, I love like little racing things like this too as well. It's so fun. This is so fun already. The music as well and everything. So good. Yeah, I love like on track games like this as well. Oh no, wrong. Was it wrong? I think it was wrong, yeah. Is that it? Okay, did we do okay? 37 seconds, that's cool. This is legit a fun game. This is such a fun game. During high speed, okay, these are going to stop us. Dirty fruits, which must be avoided. If the scouty buddy collides with dirty fruit, they will slow down and receive a time penalty for the stage. Let's go. So, we jump over them, I'm guessing? Yes. Lovely stuff. So it's just adding another layer of danger to this, but I love this minigame so much that they can add as much layers of danger as they want. In fact, 300 layers of danger if they wanted to. It is so fun. This music is so good too. Oh, Sumeru, I love you so much. Oh, I missed one of those things. It's okay though. Okay, that was an easy track. That was a super easy track. Yeah, okay. Cool. This is so fun. This is such a fun minigame. So then we have, once again, and switch over. And then switch over again. Like, any game where I have to, like, you know, keep switching back and forth between stuff is alright by me. You know what I mean? It's always okay by me. Okay, what's the best option here? Right there, and then switch to here. It's getting a little bit trickier each time, which is what you want in a minigame, right? It's definitely what you want in a minigame. I didn't want that. I jumped too early. Oh god. We're starting to get a little bit, just, we're starting to get a little bit. You know what I mean? Oh, I missed a coin there. Not as good as I did the other times. I say, I don't think yeah, we're gonna have to go back and do one of those again. I would like to try again. We missed a coin. Honestly though, like it's like one of those things where I wouldn't mind playing this over and over again. It's so fun. Such a fun time. And the switch is actually very easy. It's a very easy switch. The music is so good as well. It's very magical, right? It feels like an adventure movie. It feels like I'm about to like watch a 90s cartoon movie that's 90 million minutes long and it's about like something crazy or some crazy concept like my uncle's a spider, you know? It's something like that. My uncle's a spider. And in the end, they all learn a lesson that you love your uncle even if he's a spider. You know? That's the lesson. Cool stuff. Okay, let's continue on with the next challenge. Scout buddy guys can do a double jump remaining in air over a long distance and switch tracks multiple times in succession. Okay, let's try our best. Man, Sumeru is beautiful, isn't it? Just an absolutely gorgeous location that deserves every bit of praise that it gets. Double jump, very cool. Okay. Get your switching reflexes in order. Love this. Switch over to here now as well. Switch over to here now. Oh, this is so freaking fun. I'm having such a good time. I'm just having a blast. It's so fun. Like, I think it is just because it's the management aspect that I love so much. I love like how having to like think about switching back and forward, like having to think on your toes like this. It's really fun. When it's like a rhythm game. When a scouting buddy passes through a buddy band, it will automatically switch the Collei bot, which will switch to Bar Drum Bunny, and Bar Drum Bunny will switch to Climba. So when you pass through these, you'll switch. Okay. So you have to be wary of that. Or use it to our advantage, depending. Depending on the situation. Depending on the situation. Make sure we get all these coins, though. Not that I don't think it matters too much. I think legitimately, like, you can actually, like, from what I've heard, you don't need to do all the minigames perfectly to get the, like, little scene you can get at the end. I think you actually just have to, like, do the game itself. And switch back forward here. Okay, so you can use it to your advantage. That's not too bad. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly okay. We're doing good with that. We got all our coins, and we're about to head to the end there. The tracks are very short. I wouldn't have minded like some bigger tracks, but that's just like, again, it's not even a complaint. It's just like, I love this game. You know what I mean? It's like, I love this minigame so much, I wish there was more. Excuse me. I feel like for developers, that's like not a bad complaint, right? Can you make more, can you get more content in here? You know, I think it's probably what they like. Well, it depends, right? I suppose, no, actually, yeah, definitely, like, it depends. Because, like, it's one of those, there's a difference between, like, oh my god, can we get more content? Versus, man, can we get, like, some content? You know, can we get something in this game? You know what I mean? There's, like, a difference, I kind of, are we going over the Mausoleum of King Desert? Someone said, we're going to do a mini game. Actually, Collei, freaking genius. Collei said, I don't care about no sacred stuff. The mini game's what matters. And honestly, for tourism, she's so smart. Ah! Oh, we missed one. But yeah, like, there's a total difference between someone saying, like, oh, there's nothing in this game versus wanting more content. Like, when I play Dark Souls 3, for example, I'm like, man, this game is so great. Can I have more? Versus, man, there's not a lot in Dark Souls, you know? There's a big difference, isn't there? Even though I don't think I'd ever say that about Dark Souls. I actually remember specifically, like, I played Dark Souls religiously. I don't know what we're talking about Dark Souls now, I guess. I played Dark Souls religiously when I was, in college or in school mostly as well. And I really feel like it was like, I was like truly obsessed with, Dark Souls. Like, I was. Oh god. Did we get all 10? We got all 10. That's fine. Yeah. So like I would... complete challenge. We didn't complete the challenge within 60 seconds. Should we try again? See if we can do it. Like the other ones we won't try again constantly, but yeah, like it's... I think for this, I'm totally willing to try again. You know what I mean? I think this is different. This is my passion. Some people's passions are... Oh, wrong one. Okay, let's try again. There's no point starting off with a bad situation there. You know what I mean? I think also sorry, to finish my thought on Dark Souls, I was just going to say that, like, I remember, like, I would, like, because I played Dark Souls so much in school and stuff like that as well, whenever I would talk to Dark Souls about, with friends, talk about Dark Souls with friends, I didn't talk to Dark Souls about friends, that'd be weird. Hey, Dark Souls, did I tell you what, Marcy said today? What did she say today? What did Marcy say? Oh, you understand me, Dark Souls. Tell me what Marcy said. But yeah, like, I would be able to finish the games, like, in really quick succession. Just because, like, you know what, like, once you get used to those games, it's not even, like, a flex. It's just the truth. Any game, if you play it enough, you're gonna get, like, really, really used to it. Oh, we should have jumped to the other side again. Did we finish in 60 seconds? Yes. Yeah, but I love what they're doing in this minigame. The idea of, like, bringing in the companions that both Amber and Collei always had. It's, like, such a good idea. Adventure rank, by the way, is so high right now. I actually think, like, people often tell me to lower it constantly. They're like, Calvin, please. Lower your adventure rank. It's too high. You're embarrassing us. You're making us look bad. We're supposed to be good at Genshin. And I'm like, guys, You just gotta make your ranks higher. And you guys go like, yeah, like, because you guys are, I think, all like level 20, right? And I'm like rank 50. Oh god, we've already messed up. We're not finishing this within 15 seconds. Oh, maybe. No, maybe. Did we? Okay, we did it. How many challenges are there? Please be 300. You know what's really cool about this too? Like all the locations we're getting to see as well. It's a really fun idea. I could play this for hours. If this is the only mini game for the rest of my life, I'd be happy. Well, let's retry. Excuse me with the cough, guys. Call me a HSR character. I'm Kafka. I feel like this is exactly what I needed, though, and what a lot of us needed. As it pertained to what just happened in the last update. I feel like that last update was so crazy that like I kind of like needed a little bit of like a jolly experience like this. You know what I mean? I feel like it's so welcome. Man, Sumera was gorgeous, isn't it? So pretty. I thought I was going to say no more challenges, but there's actually quite a few here, which means there's probably going to be quite a few rewards. This has been like genuinely one of my favorite things about catching up in Genshin. Has been the idea of getting to do so many different minigames. Like I genuinely like adore, like, 'cause legitimately when I would watch when I react, remember I would react to all the different stuff in like in terms of the events and stuff. I would react to them with you guys, which is still fun. But the issue was IMO was that I would always have this like FOMO whenever I would see how cool the mini games were in these and the UI as well. The mini games and UI always gave me like crazy FOMO that I was like, oh man, you guys get to do all this stuff. And like whilst like I still like it's still cool to see it, and I was like seeing all the UI through reaction videos and stuff like that as well. It's not the same, is it? It's not the same. I think you guys realize that as well. And I think you guys were excited to see me do that as well. I think we did it, did we? Yeah. Which I'm very grateful for. Oh, that's it. That's all of them. That was really fun. This is an unbelievably great minigame. Unbelievably great minigame. So is that... Let's check if that's all of them. I think it is. Wait. I think legit we finished every single minigame. Which means we get all these rewards as well. Okay, there's some good rewards here. Oh, wait. Wait, you get rewards for every one of them? That's actually pretty, I was like, oh, yeah, that's all right. Like, that was so fun, I didn't mind. Blind getting the rewards here. There's no... Okay, I'm just going to say this right now. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell that this is going to be... In my opinion, I can't imagine the other ones being anywhere near as good as that. Not because they're going to be bad, but because... Like, that was so fun. Maybe I should have done that one last. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So, let's start. So we have to... Okay. I should have read that, but it's okay. They're going to give us a tutorial anyway. What is this? Is this like a platforming level or something? Like the star at the end? Possibly. In the mechanical puzzle parsing paradigm, the puzzle pile will repeatedly spawn and advance forward. You must make the full use of the variety of effects and deploy them based on the basis to help the puzzle piles complete all the objectives and successfully reach the destination. Challenges contain puzzle star badges and puzzle piles need to collect. Try as many ways you can to help the puzzle piles reach the destination with those puzzle star badges. After placing the miraculous speed in the base of the puzzle pals, can touch it to gain a temporary speed boost. Okay. After placing miraculous rise in the base, puzzle pals can touch it and instantly leap into the air. If there are two bases close to each other, you can try combining two different effects and obtain an even greater boost. For example, combining miraculous speed with miraculous rise will allow the puzzle pals to jump even higher. Let's try our best. How do we... Oh, we have to grab him from a distance. Is it? So they have to get like a speed boost here like this. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. And I have to put this here. No. What the... Like this? Okay, this is going to be like, take a little bit of getting used to, right? For sure. Right, it's going to take a tiny bit of getting used to, that's all. Yeah, but that's super fun. That's a super fun idea. I can imagine that once we get used to it, it's going to get better. Next challenge. This one, we're not going to be going for 100% or anything like that either, for sure. I was going to try my best to do this, but I liked, again, the idea of like having to like lead someone to a certain path. This is like a very like classic video game style of thing to do, and it's awesome. After placing the miraculous freeze in the base, the puzzle pals can touch the water, freeze nearby water surfaces for a period of time, allowing them to walk over frozen surfaces. Wind currents will blow puzzle pals away. Try using miraculous rise to allow the puzzle pals to leap over them. Placing miraculous rise on 2-level platform will cause the rise to... Okay. So it's like a rise will cause them to... Okay. We can try. Hopefully we'll be able to do this. So this is the ice one, first of all. So let them do that.
Only talking shadows, chattering away endlessly about their past affairs.
Oh, we need to place it here, I guess. So when they do fly over here. Because they need to get over here. So somehow we need to have them jump over this, I guess. And then rise it up as they're going over here. No, wrong one here. We need to put this here. Put that there. And go, then put it up there like that. Was that not correct? Okay, cool. Okay, that was correct. This could get complicated, but I think so far it's been fine. Right? So far it's been okay. Like, it's still a very creative minigame. So far, I see no issues. Placing miraculous immovability in the 2-level platform will cause it to fall by one level. Sorry. Okay, let's start off with this. I guess we're going here right away to let you fall down there. Let's put that there. No, that's a falling level thing. So let's bring that down. What's this do? This is gonna make them jump up. Okay. Am I doing this correct? We need to get them over there somehow. So they go over here like this. Oh, we need to lower it down again. And then rise it up again. No, we need to do a 2-level rise on this. Okay, this is a crazy minigame, but it's actually like quite fun once you get it done. Like it's like there is puzzles to it. Yeah, there's like a lot of nice little puzzle to it. Oh, cool. I'm imagining the last one is going to be combat because that's the Dia one, right? Wind currents will blow puzzle pals away. Try using miraculous immovability to give puzzle pals immunity. Oh, that's an interesting way of doing it, right? So it doesn't only weigh things down, it also gives them like immunity to like fall down a bit. Let's try over here. Like here like this and put that there, I guess. Wait, how'd you still get over here? But now they're moving over there. So we need ice and we need that. We need ice and this. So they connect to ice. Do both of them work? at the same time? They do. Wait, they don't? No, ice has to be in this one. Let's be honest here with ourselves. Let's be honest with our life here, guys. And we somehow need to get them over there, so we need to get, I need to, maybe a speed boost. Or is there more? Oh no, maybe we swap over really quickly. Watch this. And then put that there. But how do we get over here then? That's the, no, because we want them to blow over there. Right? We want them to blow over there somehow. So maybe we take this out of here? Put it back there. But see, when they get pushed over here, they're gonna have immunity again. But then they hit it, but they also have to get, so they have to get ice again there. So maybe if like we put the here, no. Maybe the ice we should swap the ice to there once we get it over there. Okay, yeah. So they get over there, they could jump over this, but I don't think that's gonna work. So I think we need to swap the ice there really quickly like this. When they hit the ice, we need to swap back over there like this and put the ice there. Then we need to grab this again and we need to put this over there like that. So then they jump over that like this and get to the destination. That is really cool. That is a really cool minigame. Honestly, like, it's great. It's great. It's obviously the first one's gonna be my favorite, but like this is actually like really nice too. Gotta go over there as well. Don't add any more tutorials though. I can feel you're gonna add a tutorial to it. It's fine as it is. I'm already confused sometimes. Oh, thank you. Don't wait, don't mention it. So they're way down there, but now they have to get, there's no way they can, so we have to take this out of here. And then put that there. And... no. We need to wait, we need to put this over there so they can jump over this. Is that correct? But how did they get to that one then? There has to be a double jump somewhere. Oh wait, they can make a speed boost? Or maybe we do, once they connect with this. No? How do we get that one? Is there something gonna press them back or something? Huh. Because I was thinking if we put that here, like the speed boost there. This right here, maybe we put that there? And then we jump them up in the air. No? So that makes them jump there like this. How are they gonna get this puzzle badge? So this one's correct. The weight one has to be correct. This one has to be correct as well to even get onto the platform. So I think we need to like... that needs to be there as well. Right, but I don't know... we can choose to finalize it, but how do we get that star? I'm legit so confused. Like, is it... I have no idea. Unless we choose this as speed, and I have no idea how we get this. I might just, yeah, we'll finalize it now. Yeah, I'm not here for 100%. I'm totally fine with that. I'm not here for hundo. You guys could probably tell me how to do that. You guys probably know better, actually. I trust you guys, believe it or not. I know Flynn's getting attacked. So we need to somehow get them across here, but they keep getting blown off. How is that going to happen? Oh, we activate this? And it turns off that and activates this. Have them jump over that. And have them jump over it again. Wait, should we turn off this switch? Ah, I see. I see. I see. As we get over here, we turn off the switch again. So jump over here. Jump over there. Jump over there. Turn off the switch. Wait, no, we want the switch to be on there. So then she gets pushed down into this and then gets a speed boost here. Right? Should we try that? So then she gets a speed boost into this. And then maybe runs up the ramp there, but then would she need to jump up there? No, sorry, my bad. Oh, wait. No, that still wouldn't work. That still not wouldn't work. So now if we reconnect this to this. So she can, no, that's not gonna work. So maybe speed boost here. Well, let's see, Miraculous Rise needs to go over there. We're all lost now, you know? See, they can connect with this, but then they land here. But then, I think another double jump needs to go here or something. But if you put speed here, it's not going to do much. Oh, it does. Okay, so at least we get over there. But now we're kind of like in trouble here. So is there a way to get like... Actually, you know what? No, that wouldn't be better. Wait, so they're already in the destination again. Are they? I guess so. Yeah, I'm not going for 100, but like I'm kind of like feeling a bit down that I'm not able to get this. Oh, is that it? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm not gonna feel too terrible about not being able to like totally get that. You know what I mean? But it's still a cool mini game. Maybe we'll go back and see if we can do it afterwards. I feel kind of down about myself. Fine. Yeah, we're not gonna get all the rewards, of course, but that's okay. We'll get it on some of them. Let me try one. Okay. Let me try one more time with the last one. And if I can't get the last one, it's cool. Just to get the, because I'm really confused on how this would even work. We'll try one more time. If I can't figure it out in the next like 2 minutes, I'll move on. Right? I just want to see if we can do this. Because I know this is correct. Right? When we go over here, we want... But if we switch this... So this is blowing that way. There's no heavy weight though, because this is gonna knock her off. Oh no, she goes this way. Oh, and then we blow. We can. But how would she get the star from that position? That wouldn't work out either. We need to get her on that path. How did she get pushed back here? Oh, there's a wind thing over there. Now I get it. Now this makes it easier. So if I go and let her get pushed over here. No, I think we go the original route again as we did before. So this here. That here. So I think we had it already. Speed boost there, and then we switch as soon as she gets over here. Right? Yeah. That's okay. I was making it too complicated. Perfect. I can sleep happier. Because it's a really fun minigame. It is. It's a really fun minigame. Let's go back here. Let's get some more rewards for this. Awesome. Hi guys, before this goes any further, I wanted to say that I recorded 20 minutes of this combat minigame like late at night, and it's usually when I wouldn't really record, and I'm just gonna be plain honest here, like I might have just not pressed record on the button because I don't know where the actual 20 minutes is, because you guys know I stopped the recording every like 50 minutes so I can save, 50 minutes at a time, just in case I don't want to lose everything all at once, say if I lost something. So this is kind of why I do it, so I only lost 20 minutes rather than losing the entire video. But I will say that, just to be completely honest with you guys, it's not like, a thing where like, I have any pride in this. I did pretty horrible. I didn't understand a lot was going on there, and I just like was really, really bad, and I felt really dumb. So I have no problem saying that. There's your summary of what was happening. I can also say as well, that you'll see in this video, I don't realize that there was like a damage multiplier on the actual minigame as well, which I've made this mistake before and I made it again. So there was a bit of a struggle to get the points up, but you'll see later in the video I actually do try and like bring the damage multiplier up by making it harder, and it didn't make much of a difference at all. So like I really feel like even though it didn't make like the transition between difficulties didn't make a difference for me. So even though I didn't notice it and I felt silly, it's okay because it actually didn't make any changes to the way I play the game because I'm not very good at the combat, or at least I don't focus too much on the combat as other people might too. I hope you guys enjoyed this part of the video. Not gonna lie and say, guys, I definitely have like, you know, it's the next day, I think, as I'm playing this. I'm still not like, you know, like I think I know what you have to do here, but I'm just not like very like combat focused in my own time as well. I might choose a different team. No offense. I know they're just in the ground up here as well. So they said recommended setup is HP going up or down. That to me is Hu Tao, right? That's a Hu Tao. Honestly. But I don't know if like she'll be good against the pyro enemies. I know you put someone on our team that also does that too. I think am I wrong in saying that Coloran does that too? So maybe we could have Hu Tao and Clan on the same team and kind of swap them back and forth. Again, I'm so like not great at this stuff, but we can try it anyway. So I'll put these two on the same team, and then I usually have on the Hu Tao team Sing Shou, and we could definitely put someone on the team for Karand as well. Could I say maybe Dendro or maybe even Pyro? Well, we have a Pyro character already, but even another Pyro character like maybe I'm trying to think. Again. You guys are probably looking at me going like, what the hell is he doing? I'm gonna call this like pro gameplay for Calvin. Who would be good coupled with Clarant here? Maybe I mean, Sing Shou that would be great for Clarant as well. Maybe like like an Ahida. No, Ahida's on the top team. Maybe like an Dendro character in general. Maybe like Kanich, maybe? Again, I'm not saying this is going to work. I'm not saying this is going to be great. But I want to see if I can get some, like at least get to the 1,000 score. You know what I mean? At least get to 1,000 at some point. I'm not saying it's going to happen. We do not have the constellation yet for Hu Tao, by the way. That's going to be happening this week. I think I probably already said that already, but that is definitely happening this week. Yeah, I don't think I'm any, like, better with this team. Probably not the best idea to use this either. I know you have to use, like, charge attack, but I feel like I go so far away from them as well. You see what I mean? Like, I'm just like, I feel like I kind of want to watch someone else's gameplay of this or something like that. And see how, like, well they did at this. Because what I'm seeing here is, like, you know, like, it's very difficult for me. It's very hard for me. But I imagine for, like... I imagine for other people this is, like... very easy. Like, look at this. Like, 24 seconds left. I'm already on this place here. I think I just, like, might just, like, go for damage and not worry too. Like, Clarant's great, by the way. I actually might just, like, use Clarant. She's been pretty fantastic when it comes to these enemies, at least. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know what, like... I'm gonna show these parts, too, where it's, like, me kind of, like, you know, 100% being a little bit, like, you know, confused. Because I feel like that's one of those situations where, like... You know, I think Hu Tao is not great for this. And it's not because Hu Tao is not great, but I don't think Hu Tao's strength is always, like, going to be, like, for me, like, the timing stuff, I guess. So maybe we choose, like... Kazuha? Maybe? I think as well, Kanich, if you want to just do Dendro reactions, he's not going to be fantastic for that either. You know what I mean? So maybe we choose someone else who can do, like Collei might be a good example. Well, Collei's already on the top team. Where's Fischl? And then if we choose... F it. I don't even know if this is going to work. Just going for damage as much as possible. No idea if it's gonna work.
Let me read you a verse. Coming at ya, a proper send-off from the Steven with love. Watch out!
Like, just have, like, our gal here, Navia, for, like, the... for these reactions, right? For like these type moves, and then when like the lava guys come out, do this stuff.
Loaded.
Like it's definitely better. Even though we're only doing this for one enemy here as well. Like it's definitely better. But it's still not fantastic. You know what I mean? It's still I'm still like amazing at this.
Rain cutter. Watch out. Hey there. Attack. That's the way. Rain outlines your. Hey there.
Going back to the pyro again.
Time to test it.
Yeah, we got halfway there again this time, so I actually don't think this is like a terrible strategy. Honestly.
Reveal thyself.
Ready.
Yeah. But I think it's like if we have to be a little bit faster than that as well. Yeah, we have to be a little bit faster than that. Even if I can get to the 1,000 points, I'd be happy. I'd be so happy. We try this round, yeah. I'd be so happy. Now, we could try and get a bigger buff as well.
Let me weave you a verse. By royal decree. Hey there. Hey there. A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Ha!
Into the shadows. Time to
Just going in for it as much as possible here.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the coming at ya. Ha! Watch out! Fire! Well, with rocks. Ha! Oz, reveal thyself. Hiya! Coming at ya.
Yeah, I might have to like ask for advice on this from someone. Just being honest with you. Yeah, I messed up there 100%.
Loaded.
Like we're doing better each time.
Shoot on sight.
But I think again, I think maybe no, I don't think this is a bad team. I think it's just I'm not that great.
Rain cutter. Time to testify.
Watch out! Hiya! Watch out! A proper send-off from Midnight Phantasm.
Hunt them down.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my soul by royal decree. Hey there! Attack! That's the way.
As you wish, Ming.
Time to testify. Into the shadows.
Rain cutter. Oz, reveal thyself. Fire! Well, what's coming at ya? Not coming at ya. Midnight Phantasmagoria. Rain outlines your fate.
Loaded.
I think I just barely got it there. Yeah, okay, that's all I'm going for. Okay, I was able to do it. Perfect. As long as I got like a bronze, I'm fine with this too. This is the other one I did, and I actually might like reset this completely just so we can maybe figure this out. So the way we have to get crystallized. So obviously having Navi on the team is a good way to do it. And I don't know, we have no other Geo characters, I think, as support, I think. But, like, maybe you guys think there's a better option for this, too. I don't think this is a terrible setup for this one. But we'll see. Like, when we get into here, like, Dendro is what we need to do. Dendro and water, mostly. So maybe if we, like... But I think that having, you know, him doing water damage as well from Sing Shou's blades is not a terrible thing, either. So maybe if I, like, instead, I add in, Collei instead? Or no, maybe we do, like, yeah, 100% here. Maybe we add a shield instead? Again, I don't know. I know it's, like, has the recommended characters. Okay, so I think this isn't a bad team to get what we need to get in terms of crystallize. But we'll try it out anyway. So Hyperbloom characters is what we're looking for. So if we put, actually... Oh, Kaveh maybe? Live reconnecting of controller. If we put Kaveh on it instead... Might be a good idea. And put another water character instead there. Like, if we put like him on the team, put Tartaglia on the team after that, or maybe even like putting Barber there. No, Barber's already up there. Milani's not fully leveled, by the way. She wouldn't be that great, I don't think. Yeah, maybe if I put Kaveh here instead. Because really we're looking for Hyperbloom stuff then, right? So I put Kaveh there. And instead of the Wanderer, I put... Maybe? I don't know. Let's try it out. We'll try it out. It's not like it's going to be that big of a deal if we don't get it completely right.
Midnight Fantastic.
Hey there! Hey there! Fire! Well, with rocks. Everybody stand back!
Ready?
I know I'm doing that, but hey, it's there.
Coming at ya!
We're trying to get crystallized as much as possible.
Coming at ya! Attack!
I guess I'm looking for like at least...
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Like, you know what I mean? At least like a level 4 buff, but like I'm not saying it's going to happen. It looks like we can crystallize without even like bringing out Fischl or anything like that. Yeah, we got level 4 buff. I don't think we need I think it's just like if we use our Geo characters. It's actually not, yeah, honestly. Let's just try and use, well then, actually, like, I think it might be a good idea to, yeah, let's try our best here. Because look, that's a crystallize already. Now, the only thing is, it's probably, like, not bad to have the extra damage, though. Watch me get less than 4 this time around. There is some crystallize still happening there. Yeah, like, it would be kind of nice if, like, because I feel like now I'm doing worse than I did the first time. That's because there's more opportunities to swap, I feel like, as well. And maybe we didn't hit as much enemies in a row.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Let the show begin.
Hey there!
Okay, I'll take 4. I'll take 4. 4 seems better than like what I could hope for. I'll try one more time. I can see one more time if I can get it, but like I'm not saying it's gonna be perfect. Let's see. I think as well, you know, doing these moves at like one enemy isn't great either. You know, you want to make sure you have as much people as possible marked into this. As much slimes as possible. There is still some crystallize going on. Like I can see it like moving, so like the continuous hitting isn't a bad idea, I don't think. We might just be destined for four. It might just be our destiny. You know what I mean? Yeah, it might just be our destiny to get 4. Now, I don't think it is actually. Let's try one more time to get a level 5 buff. Because I feel like the buffs are going to change everything, right? For sure.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Hey there! Attack! That's the way. Coming at ya.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Coming at ya. Attack! That's the way. Watch out! Hiya!
We might be destined for 4th.
As you wish, Maidfoot.
Hey there! Fire! Well, with rocks.
Again, I'm pretty sure you guys would have like a better idea of what to do here.
Midnight Phantasma.
Do I have any other Geo characters? I don't think I do. I mean, I do, but they're not leveled. Let's just try and get 4th and just leave it there.
Wings of darkness. Going in. Watch out! A proper send-down from the Stina with love.
She says for the speed with love, it means the world to me.
Coming at ya.
As you wish, Maidfoot.
Teamwork is strength. Attack! That's watch out. Coming at ya. Hiya! Attack! That's the way. Coming at ya.
Yeah, I think 4 is probably where my skill level's at. For now. I feel like if I worked on it a bit longer, I definitely could get it. For sure, and you guys probably give advice on how to do that as well. Okay, let's continue the challenge, and let's try our best with this team now. So, what's a good way to start? Nahida? I think Nahida is always a good way to start, right?
Come at me.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Sight clear.
Yeah, maybe, maybe like this isn't perfect for me.
No, my soul.
Because again, I'm not like doing like a crazy. No, here's the thing. Actually, Kave is like great for this. Like actually really good for this.
Hey! Make yourselves a move!
Come at me.
But it's just a situation where like we have to like,
Everyone hold hands!
you know,
Scanning.
Body of no, my soul.
I think okay. Let's try again choosing a different team. So I think Kave's not a bad idea to have on this team at all. Obviously neither is Show. Who would be a good option to have on the team regardless here? Maybe Collei? Just go pure hyper blue. Just go, maybe, I don't know.
I see everything!
It's definitely hard for me for sure.
Witness the power.
Practice on your side!
Feast your eyes. Come at me.
Everyone hold hands!
I know they're so far away as well.
Scanning.
Like, I can definitely see the damage being done here.
Watch and learn.
You know, in terms of like the dendro damage, which is great.
Let me weave you a bird.
Come at me.
You know, you see it there as well. So it's one of those situations where like, I know we can do this.
No, my sword.
Feast your eyes.
I see everything. Hi.
Ring cutter. Body and
Scanning.
Yeah, definitely messed up on this one as well. But I do think Kaveh is the best option for this, 100%. Maybe having another Hydro character would be great, actually.
Breaking you.
You know what I mean? I feel like another Hydro character sets this up so well. Just to get something there as well. And it doesn't have to be someone who like is, you know, like I think even like Xingqiu is obviously my best Hydro character easily. Already started off with kind of a bad option.
ring cutter. Check this out. That's the one.
Come at me.
Everyone hold hands.
Oh, yeah, this started off pretty bad as well.
Carving way.
Feast your eyes.
Yeah, because you want to be able to get at least defeat these guys as soon as possible. You know what I mean?
I see everything.
Excuse me.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Come at me.
Okay, so we'll start off with this.
Everyone hold hands.
Go in with a hit like this.
Watch and learn.
Did that? Oh, I didn't even hit, I guess. Okay. I think after this, I might just go through the rounds just to get the ending, but we'll see. Because again, I want to get to at least 1,000 just so like, you know, it's just there's like a thing where it's like, okay, at least that's like the bare minimum. You know what I mean? But it's one of those things where, like I said, like I don't really have like a lot of pride when it comes to this. I think it's just one of those things where it's like, it'd be nice to get to like that, you know?
Sight clear.
Like it's not gonna kill me to walk away from this. Like I know when I'm beaten. That went really bad.
I see everything.
I think it's also getting both of these guys in the one hit as well is not a terrible idea.
Everyone hold hands.
Let me weave you a verse.
Come at me.
You know what I mean? Like if we're gonna hit them,
I see everything.
getting them both in the same hit is not a terrible idea.
Sight
Like
clear.
that. But I keep like separating them, I think, too much. Like that. I think that makes perfect sense for
I
us.
see everything.
Ring cutter.
Scanning.
Yeah. We're probably not going to get it this time around, but I feel like we did way better than we did before.
Breaking new ground.
Yeah, way better than we did before. Yeah, okay, that's what I do. And I hope you guys understand that, like, I know I'm not trying for, like, anything crazy, but, like, it's one of those things where, like, you guys know, like, I'm not a huge fan of, like, combat sequences. You guys know I'm not a big fan of this stuff. And, like, some of them I really like. Some combat minigames I love. And some I don't love. And some, and this one of the things was like, it's like, I'm not like a sailor be like, oh, I love this or I hate this. It's not really like any of those feelings. Just like, oh, like, this is kind of like a nice little challenge.
Witness the power of
But also as well as, at the same, I'm going to restart this already. Also at the same time, too, it's like one of those things where, like, I feel like giving it a try, is not a bad thing either. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you know? Like, I feel like I want to, like, at least try all the, like, mini games out. Even if I'm not a big fan of them in the end, even if in the end if I come away from like, that wasn't for me, it's like, okay, like, at least I tried it, you know? At least there was a feeling of, like, an attempt made on a mini game that, like, I wouldn't usually play.
at me.
If that makes sense. Because I feel like, you know, sitting on the sidelines and being like, oh yeah, I just don't like
Feast your eyes.
combat minigames as much as I like other type of minigames, and like, which is true. It's like, okay, well, just try it, you know. And I feel like, you know, that's one of those things where like, yeah, I totally agree. I'm gonna restart this one just because I feel like I'm gonna retry that one there just because I don't think I did incredibly well on that. But yeah, like what I'm basically saying is like I'm not gonna when I've you know, because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna start just like, you know, doing the rounds just normally. I'm gonna start like, you know, doing that where it's like, oh, like it's like, okay, I you know, I tried it out, I did my best, all this stuff, and I'm not gonna feel bad about that, right? But what I would feel bad about any mini game, not bad, but you know what I'm saying. What I would not like to do is like come away from mini game judging it based on something I haven't played. You know what I mean? And that's the same. I remember with the Lantern Rite mini game. Was like was not for me. Like I was not like in on that mini game whatsoever. It wasn't like my favorite thing in the world. The reason why I know that is not because I sat on the sidelines and said like, oh, like I don't want to play this mini game, you know. Which again, now one of you guys, and I know you guys would be like, oh yeah, that's cool, Calvin. You do whatever you want. But it's also like for me, and maybe like for some of you too, where it's like, you know, forming an opinion on something that I haven't played. Oh god, they're so separated now. These guys are gonna be a problem with this stuff. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to restart. Yeah, I'd rather you know, come away from this being like, this was my least favorite, which again, it is gonna be my least favorite game of the whole thing. 100% easily, it's gonna be my least favorite game of the whole thing. Well, I feel like it's much better to come away from being like, this is my least favorite game of the whole thing, and I tried it, rather than like, oh, it's a combat sequence and like I just didn't really want to do it because it's combat. Which, like, to me is like, you know, unfair on. I think it's unfair on myself as well. Because, like, the thing is that, like, there's been plenty of combat things that we've done as well in the past. I've been like, oh, this is like super fun. So, like, imagine coming away from a combat sequence. I didn't give it the old try, and it's like people are like, no, Calvin, this is something you would actually like. I feel like that would be so sucky, right? That'd be like really not good. I think that's why I like having like a really great audience as well. Is that like if I came into this and I was like, I don't really want to do this combat thing, like a lot of you guys would be like, oh, that's a pity, but like, you know. But I think also like it's one of those things where it's like you guys understand that I'm not huge on combat things all the time. But I'd rather give it a try so I can actually have an opinion on it, rather than just like, no, I'm not doing it. You guys get what I'm saying. I don't have to harp on it any longer. Yeah, we keep getting down to these guys here, and we get so close to doing this. You know what I mean? So I think if we're just a little bit faster, we can get to that 1,000, and then I can be happy and just be like, look, let's just go through the rest of them.
Rain cutter, rain outlines your fate.
Watch and learn.
Take! No, my sword!
Sight clear.
I see everything.
Witness the power of Gua.
Breaking new ground. Scanning.
Shoot on sight. Ready. Let me weave you a verse. No, my hunt them down. Loaded.
So what's actually crazy is I didn't follow the actual rules this time. And I just picked Clarand and like first try.
I see everything.
Time to test it.
I got to 1,000.
Into the shadows.
And I wonder if I should just keep choosing teams based around Clarand, because it seems like she's just doing like a crazy amount of damage. You know what I mean? Obviously, like at some point it's gonna stop.
Rain cutter, rain outlines your fate.
But like, first try I get to the 1,000. I think it is just because I'm not very good with some teams. It probably is that too. So for example, like we have that there. We got to the bronze there as well. So like if I like just like in terms of this team, I want to see what happens if I just keep you on the team, and then add who would be a good addition to this side of the team as well. And I just want to see. I just want to see exactly how like what the different. Well, actually, Benny would have been good there as well. But yeah, but like I just want to see exactly like how high we can get with just this team. You know what I mean? It's probably not like it's probably not gonna be that high, to be honest. But I think Clarand is like legitimately one of the easiest characters in the world to use, like for sure. See, this is where it slows down. That's why we do need like someone else on the team for sure. I think. Yeah. No, I got what I came to do.
Shoot on sight. Let me weave you a verse. Into the shadows.
But this move is just so good for this as well. Like that, I feel like it's like a way different situation now. You know what I mean? Like it's like beforehand, I was like struggling to even get to like 1,000. Whereas now, I feel like it's like not like easy, because again, like it's we're just getting barely over 1,000. But it's one of those things where I feel like it is very much sometimes team based. Right, for sure. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So maybe not focus too much on the idea of like what the team like requires us to do. Nice Blessing and high frequency elemental attacks. High frequency elemental attacks. So I think, and the bottom one is water. But again, it's one of the situations where like I don't know like. So if we're talking about high frequency elemental attacks, I think maybe if I just go for like wait, actually, this is one that like Clarand would be good for, but now I kind of want to save her for the next one. So maybe Varessa. Varessa. Yeah. Who else would be good here for some elemental attacks? Benny. And then for this one, for the water setup, I'm going to put Xingqiu on this team. I'm going to put Fischl on this team. Again, I can change it over time. I will probably change in a bit. Why not? Let's just see how Clarand does again. Again, I'm not like aiming for higher scores with these ones, guys. I'm just trying to get like, kind of like get through them more than anything. Let's see. Yeah. So let's try this out. I'm not saying I want to do amazing on this, but we can try it out.
Everybody stand back! Yeah! Kapow! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Time! Yeah! Headbutt! Hi!
My guiding stars.
Out of the frying pan, it's... Oops! Look out below! Hero incoming! Yeah!
Stars, shine for me.
Boba, get them!
I mean, it's not perfect.
Not now.
Heads up! Charge!
I actually think we could have even done better on that. I do think we could have even done better on that. So let's try again. I do think easily.
Don't be scared.
Teamwork is true. One fell swoop.
Not getting the There it is. I might try this again. Again, it's one of those things where like now I'm just like I'm just gonna, it's whatever. We will do whatever. We'll try our best. We're not looking to get any like high points, but I do want to see what buff we can get just with this stuff here. Well, actually, it actually might be a. This might do superconduct, so maybe that's not the best idea to have, but. You know what I mean?
Let's light it up.
We'll see.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Smash down.
Like, we're getting level 4, which is around the range where we got last time. Right? So I might just go with a 4 buff. And not to think too much on it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with that. That's fine. That's fine.
Shadow Raven, let night fall. Witness the power.
Are these new enemies?
Shoot on sight.
Was that Zordon?
Darkness, come, sever night into the shadows.
Maybe I just haven't seen those enemies in a while. That's probably it. I know I'm not using the right mental energy here and stuff, I guess, too.
Rain Cutter, know my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Ready.
I just don't remember these enemies. Were they in like a... Just, oh no, I think they're like Conry and stuff, right?
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Check this out. Witness the power of Guwa. Loaded.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Action at the flame! Into the shadows.
Okay, yeah, like there we go. Like it seems like Karan might be my ticket to at least getting 1,000 every round, right? That's fine. Okay, next stage. Next stage. The next one we have to do is ice and water, which we can definitely do. And I think that's usually the best idea is to do would be to do but I feel like in this sequence as well we can use like any, like legitimately we could use Barbara here. We could use yep, and I guess we could also equip, so there's always, yeah, I think that's not a bad idea. And then in terms of like electric and water, yeah, like that's Clarand again, right? Clarand, Fischl, and yeah, why not? I think this is going to be easier to get to 1,000. We love using Eula.
Not now. Crush.
So deal damage to frozen opponents.
Will be mine. Beg for mercy.
So maybe freezing them and then doing damage might be the best bet, because right now like I'm not really doing like a lot of damage to them while they're frozen. You know what I mean? Actually, sorry. You know what would be a good idea for this actually? Hold on a second here. I didn't want to exit fully, but here we are. So if I go into this, but instead of here like this, if I actually use Vaughn for this, I actually think we'll get more frozen attacks. I genuinely think we'll get more frozen attacks. Yeah. Actually, usually it's Sing Shou who's probably good for this though as well, isn't it? Yeah.
My guiding stars, don't be
see what I mean? There's like something there, but we need to always like have this active
Not now.
as we're doing it.
Let's shred, Sharky.
Yeah, I don't know if this one's gonna be perfect for me. Yeah, usually I think it's like Sing Show is usually the best to have on this. Because you can see here, like, it's like, yeah, I think so. I think so. Because we're doing frozen damage, but we might only get one buff on this as well.
The night is cold. La, 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 la.
Yeah. Yeah, like, definitely, like, some of these are definitely harder than other ones. We didn't even get one buff there, so let's try this again. So what would, again, it's we need like somebody who's obviously going to, so I think putting Sing Show here is not a terrible idea. So if I remove Sing Show there and put Sing Show here. What is the best bet? Like, I think you could say, or maybe if you put Eula on the team, right? So she's still freezing characters, but we have someone doing like some like crazy damage to them, I guess. First of all, I think adding Sing Show to the first team anyway is going to be a good idea. Maybe. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, I'm going to add Sing Show to that team there. I'm going to take Barbara off the team. And just do Sing Show and maybe add, yeah, we'll try that. And then for the second team, then I'll put Barbara here. Or actually, yeah, we can. No, I think Barbara would be a good bet. I think Barbara's a good bet. Yeah. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Let's see how it goes.
My guiding stars.
Ring cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
Much better than before, right?
The night
For
is
sure, much
cold.
better than before.
Don't be scared.
Witness the power of Gurwa.
And like, since like he's like a C6 himself, he's just like literally tearing through this.
Freeze to the core. Beg for mercy. Crush.
My guiding star.
Rain outlines your fate.
The 2 buff is better than the first buff, right? Definitely better than the first buff. Or no buff. Yeah, I'm gonna just try it with the 2 buffs. I'm gonna just try it. I'm not saying it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try it.
Use of force authorized. Midnight
Who authorized you to use force? Who said you could do this?
Loaded.
Answer! Answer or die. Okay, they're all dying anyway.
Hunt them down.
I actually like, really adore using Clorant. She's so fun. And like, literally your move is just like, what if I just shoot things for a while?
Into the shadows.
Like, look at this. It's just like bang, 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 bang. Because I was like, I asked like, what's the proper way do you think to use, I was asking, like, I went to like the Patreon chats. I was like, what's the best way do you think to use Clorant?
Time to test it.
And literally someone was just like, bang, bang. And it's like, yeah, probably. Like, look at this. She's like, and she's perfect for, I think, speed challenges because her moves are just like constantly like about like how much damage she can do at every moment just as fast as possible.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Oh, it's a pity. That's a pity. We might not get to the 1,000 this time around, but
Get ready.
I feel like this is actually not a terrible. Like, I feel like if we had Sing Show in this round, yeah, you're getting to 1,000. Again, we're not like, I feel like it's one of those things. We're not even trying to get 1,000, but I feel like Clorant, like, we definitely could. I don't know, for sure.
Use of force authorized. As you wish.
Time to test the bomb. Load it.
By royal decree. At the frying pan, it's the...
Hunt them down.
I have to remember that my Fischl also does like crazy good damage when she wants to. Like even here, like it, I keep pressing the wrong button. I don't think it's an internet thing anymore. I think it's literally me pressing the wrong button now.
Time to test the bomb. Into the shadows.
Let's dance.
You see what I mean here? Like I feel like this isn't actually. This also like I feel like isn't a bad team. You know what I mean? I feel like that there could be way worse teams you could use for this stuff, and even in like this the regular game as well.
Midnight then.
Hunt them down.
Yeah, still not getting to that mark though. I feel like we're getting like sometimes we get slower at the moves we do. You know what I mean? Again, we're not trying to get to 1,000, but I feel like it's one of those things where like, if I'm close to 1,000, I feel like it's like one of those things where it's like, let's just do it. You know what I mean? And if it's one of those things where like, I don't want to do it, I won't do it, you know?
Use of force authorized.
Wings of darkness. Nice and
I feel like we have to get close as well because if we're using Shangling's move as well,
reveal thyself.
we want to make sure that we are close enough that we're getting to use it as well at the same time too.
Into the shadows.
You're toast. Shadow Raven, let night fall. Let's dance.
Use of force authorized. Use of force authorized.
Hunt them down.
By royal decree. At the frying pan, it's...
As you wish, maid for light.
Time to test the bomb. Into the shadows.
Use of force authorized. Use of force authorized.
Yeah. I feel like we're close. I feel like we're close.
It really hurt.
Yep. I feel like we're close.
Use of force authorized.
Wings of darkness.
Ready.
Use of force authorized.
Hunt them down.
Oz reveal at the frying pan.
Load it. Evil looks. Shoot on sight.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Use of force authorized.
Eat this.
Ready.
Use of force authorized.
Hunt them down.
By royal decree. Let the show begin.
Load it. Time to testify.
Use of
Shadow
force
Raven,
authorized.
you're toast.
Use of force authorized.
Hunt them down.
Oz
Yeah,
reveal
yeah.
thyself.
That's what I'm saying. If we're close to getting a reward for something, I'm not going to shy away from it. You know what I mean? Let's go on to the next stage then. The next one is we need to have Electro and Water, and the next one's Bond of Life. Actually, Cran, even though Cran's great for like Electro. I actually think that like she we need her for Bond of Life. So I might do Sing Show maybe, and then Fischl up here. Or actually, yeah, maybe Flynn's, and possibly this might be a good idea. And then put... Yeah, maybe. And then put... Yeah, why not? And then for Bond of Life, then we need Clarand, because she's like our only Bond of Life character, I think. Clarand, Barbara, I guess, to have some. We'll do Fischl's ult, and then actually we'll do this team as well. Yeah, because that team did us okay as well. And then Barbara. Where's Barb? That's Benny. Barbara. We could use Benny as well for this, but I think it's actually going to be fine. Maybe. Yeah. Let's try it out. Boop. Okay. I don't know how... Oh, God. Hilly Turtles?
The long sleep beckons.
So I think again, I haven't checked it up, but I think it literally is just that.
Close your eyes. Night falls.
Preparing for dust up.
Action at the flame!
Ring cutter. No, my sword.
Beware the creatures of the night.
See, it's actually hard because I feel like I'm like...
Observe. Night falls.
More than anything, like I feel like I am doing lunar damage, it feels like.
Be silent.
Right? But it also feels like this is actually a pretty good team. You know what I mean? This is actually a pretty good team.
Annihilation mode.
Observe. Be silent. Night falls.
Yeah, we're going with a 4 buff. I'm okay with a 4 buff.
Close your eyes.
Yeah. Flint is very good. Let's go. And hopefully we can do something here with this team too.
Your coming was foretold.
Care for a
Let the
dance?
show begin.
Into the
Dance
shadows.
with me.
Not being able to see which enemies I'm fighting is probably a good sign that this team is good for this.
As you wish, me for
You know what I mean? I don't think that's a bad thing. You know, for a split second when the enemies don't even they just disappear, it's probably a good thing for the good sign for this team.
Time to testify.
Probably.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Ready. Care for a evil will shoot on sight.
Shadow Raven, let night come. Are they hurt?
Into the shadows.
Your coming.
Care for a dance.
Hey, inside shall be punished.
Hunt them down.
In midair, by the way.
Let's dance.
Midnight Phantasm.
Care.
Oh, it's 3 seconds left. Okay.
Shoot on sight.
Oh, we got to 1,000. Perfect. Okay, that's grand. Get a few points for this. That's fine. Okay, cool. And then the last one here as well. Recommended is healing, which we have then, I'm guessing then, recommended healing, so we have to heal characters. So I actually think, believe it or not, this might be a good idea. We'll have to see as well, because it can change very, very quickly, like what you're doing here. So let's put Jean on as well as also healer. And let's put on another character who like lowers their health, which you can heal them, because I'm wondering if it's going to be like, heal them, and you'll get more power-ups. I'm going to do the same thing with Clarand here. I know like it's going to be a thing where like it's like we get a buff from, water here as well. So, and then we could also maybe use Layla, and then why not? Let's try it out. Again, I'm not experienced with this stuff. I'm not smart about this stuff. 100%. I have no problem saying that. So what's it? Current... Keep triggering special action buffs? Is that... What does that mean? Special action buff? Is that just healing? Is that what that is? I legit think it's healing. Do we just have to keep healing and stuff? So maybe Barbara might be good for this. Is that what she mean? Is like just, hey, you gotta heal some more. Like this? That is actually kind of crazy to me. I didn't expect that to be the thing.
I swear by my sword.
Well, I don't even know if we're gonna get to like a 1 point buff here. Yeah, not at all. See, we want to like, okay, let's go to, and then instead of like, let's pick another healer then, right? That just makes sense. Let's pick Barbara then instead of Xiao.
Wind, hear me. Time to go. Going in. See?
Even if I can get one in this, I'll be happy.
Let the show begin.
Yeah, even if I can get a 1 point buff here, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take it. Why not? I'll take it.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain out.
The night is cold. Eat this! Nice and spicy.
Ready.
I just think that Clarand does good for me for speed
Witness the power of Google.
challenges.
Into the shadows.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying she's going to be perfect all the time. There's probably going to be times when she's not going to work out in future challenges.
Stars, shine for me.
Rain cutter. Loaded. Where evil looks, shoot on sight.
The night is cold. Out of the frying pan.
Into the shadows. Time to test the bomb.
You're toast!
Let me weave you a verse.
My guiding star.
Ready. Hunt them down.
Oh my god, it stopped in the pose. Yeah, we can get 1,000 points on, no problem. Yeah, that's no problem whatsoever. That's no problem. I think the secret of all of this is in getting a better buff, right? It's 100% in a better buff.
Loaded.
See, the problem is they move on the other side of the map then, which has happened a few times. So it's not like it's like they're like, you know, spinning it on me or whatever, like you know, all of a sudden it's happening. I should know that that's going to happen at some point.
Time to test the bomb. Let me weave you a burn. Ready.
into the shadows. Time to testify. Shoot on sight.
Not now.
Loaded.
Barely got it. Barely got it. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I know I didn't get like I didn't do like amazing, but I'm happy I did all the games. So this has happened to me before, and I probably put in a note before the video started to talk about why this happens to me. If you go over here to this challenge room here, you can actually set a multiplier score to being hard or fearless. We're gonna try it on fearless, and try it with the same characters. Now I didn't even know that this was a freaking thing. Again, it's one of those things where like I think it's totally normal to not like see like the thing at the bottom here when you're doing this stuff. But if I read more, I would have seen it. It's my bad, really. I'm not saying it's the game's fault, but I really feel like what's so funny about it is like this happened to me before, and I just thought that this was hard. But no, like I wonder if like it'll be easier with this. I'm not gonna do all of them because again, it's one of those things where like look, whatever. Like I did this to get the cutscene, but I want to see like if it's different, if we can get more points with this as well. I don't know if we'll get more of a buff on this now.
The Temple of Wisdom. Nova, get them.
Let's light it up!
Everyone hold hands.
We definitely didn't get more of a buff.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Yeah, obviously it's gonna be harder then, I guess. Obviously it will be harder, right? Of course it will be, but I wonder if like the combat is easier to get more points. That's the only thing I'm thinking of. That's literally the only thing I'm thinking of. Will it be easier to get more points in the combat? You know what I mean? When we get to the... Nearly got to level 3. I'm still gonna go on again. I'm not gonna like do too much with this combat and stuff there. Like it's not like I'm here to like do every bit of this either. But I'll see if like it does lead to us like possibly. See, already we're not doing as much damage. You know what I mean? That's the thing. So obviously, but I wonder how much points this is gonna get us just from defeating one enemy. That's the thing.
Rain cutter. Ready.
I wonder.
Hey there. Coming at you. Hiya, attack.
Like, we'll know that if it wouldn't have changed a thing if I defeat this enemy here, and like, because we're already like I haven't even defeated one enemy here. Like that's the thing. So we might try this on the hard mode and see if that changes anything. I definitely want to see it there just to see. We haven't defeated one enemy yet. Let's see how many points we get for this. It would not have changed a thing. This difficulty would not have changed a thing for me. Let's reset everything here, and let's go for hard, and see if that changes anything with the points again there as well. Again, we're not, as I said, we're not going to do everything, but I know like I could have probably, like, it definitely wouldn't change a thing for my money anyway. Let's just try this anyway.
Make yourselves at home.
Going in!
Just like we rehearsed.
Adventure time!
Everyone hold hands.
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
Definitely, probably more of a buff than the last time, of course, because we're level 70 and stuff, I guess, too, and we're, like, doing more damage, and doing more burden damage, I guess, as well.
We go! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Yeah, definitely more of a buff,
Nice and spicy.
right? Yeah, well, we got the level 4 buff this time around, 100%. Okay, let's see if this then changes anything. At all. Maybe it won't. Maybe it will. We'll see.
By royal decree, a proper send-off from Listina with love. Witness the power of wings of darkness. Come. Hey there.
I don't see. I think it's like it seems like it's not going to change much, but we'll see. Like I have no idea. I have no idea whatsoever. Oh, we're already into it. Yeah, we're already at 300 points, and it's already a minute in. Okay, yeah, I think it probably will get us to the 2,000 mark for sure. I have no problem saying this as well. What happened was, I went into like my Patreon chats, and I said, man, trauma from that event a bit, you know? Not that it was like actually like traumatic, but you know you're joking, right? You know, like it's not. It's like I was like, man, I was really bad at that event, you know? But then like one of the things that like I think someone who's a user by the name of Hypernova was like, Calvin, like it was traumatic for me, and then I changed the setting, and I got more points out of it. But see, it seems like even here I'm not gonna even like get like more points out of this, because again my skill level is still not like amazing. You know what I mean? I think if I worked at it definitely, if I actually, I think this is one of those times where actually utilizing the teams would actually be a good idea. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think it would have made much of a difference because again, it's one of those things where like, and I think even like another user by the name of Victoria even said this to me as well, where I was like, oh, this is gonna be easier now, and like, you know, Victoria rightly said like, well, now it's gonna be harder, but the move says, but I was like, oh, but it's easier to get points, but they were like so correct in terms of like, well, you actually have to like, you actually have to do this as well, you know. So shout out to them for being right and correct. Always good to have people prove you either wrong or give you more information. You know what I mean? 100%. Because I thought this was going to change everything, but you know, sometimes you're just wrong. Sometimes you just get things wrong. We should be activating all our stuff though as well, though, shouldn't we?
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
Shadow Raven, Blood Knight. Hey there. Hiya.
Like, I imagine this would have, like, all this would have done is just, like, maybe defeat less enemies for the 1,000 points. I think that's what this would have done.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Would you guys agree? I think that's what we're getting here.
By royal decree,
Rain outlines your
attack.
At least we get to hear Navia say attack more often. That's nice.
hunt them down.
I see. I still think Karan's the best for us, even though she doesn't like maybe doesn't do like her. She does more damage in succession. That's why she's great for me.
Rain cutter. Midnight Phantasmagoria. Shoot.
You know what I mean? And even though like we have to wait a second to do her move here,
Moving.
like that's the crux of why she's actually great. Yeah, I think it would, what would have done for me is especially on my skill level, right? And obviously like we could like we're not using the actual moveset, so I changed the Karan because I was like you know we could actually maybe try just the last time just to see if I get more points on yeah, like we'll see if I get more points if I actually utilize the actual ability this time with the buff. But I actually don't think it will happen like that. So the buff that we need for this is HP increase or decrease. I don't think that's gonna happen for Calvin. Yeah, maybe we try this one here. So if I change this to Kave now again. And I go, where's Kave? And I put Kave in there. And I reset the whole thing so we can do a score multiplier of hard. And let's try it out.
Shadow Raven. Hey there.
If you can get like a good buff on this, that'd be fantastic.
From Listina with love.
Not saying it's gonna happen.
Going in. I'll protect us. Watch out.
Again, I genuinely think now, like my thought on like, oh, this is gonna change everything. No, I was definitely wrong.
Well, with Ross.
As you wish, main Collei.
Hey there.
And it's like it's one of those things where like it's like yeah, I was wrong, but then also it's like okay, that puts my mind at ease a little bit. You know what I mean? My skill level was still not there to like utilize the changes that I could have had. You know what I mean? I don't feel bad about that. You know, it's like okay.
Feeling lucky.
Oh, we got a 4 buff, right? That's still pretty good. We'll take the 4 buff. And continue challenge. I don't think with Kaveh here we're gonna get like more of an advantage here. I don't see it. I think we still might have to like change to didn't even use any water yet.
Sight clear.
I see what I mean, like, because yeah, it's not. Now I want to try it with Karan here, because again, my characters probably aren't that great, and my skill level probably isn't that great. No problem saying that. So if we switch to Karan again with this team, I want to see how this works. They're very generous to let you continue to challenge from there, by the way. I actually very much appreciate that all the time. So let's try this again. So if we do this, this, and this.
Into the shadows. Hunt them down.
Oh, this I think this will change it. So no, okay, so the way we look at this then, I think it's probably the proper way to look at it, is that not all of it will change, right? Some of it's not going to matter, but some of them it will matter. Because look at this here now. Already we're like closer to 1,000 points than we ever were, just by defeating 2 enemies. Yeah, okay. So it depends on the moves that we do. It depends on all this stuff. That makes sense, right? That makes perfect sense to me.
Rain outlines your fate.
Just like we heard.
Yeah.
Evil lurks. Shoot on sight. Loading.
So it's like Calvin was still wrong, but again, it puts my mind at ease that it's like, okay, it's some stuff it would change, but not really. No, I know. I still agree. I still think that wouldn't change things entirely, because again, like, look at this. We're 25 seconds left, and I'm not any like closer to defeating these guys either. You know what I mean? You know? Yeah. No. It wouldn't have changed that much. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. That's what I aim to do. Here we are.
Good news.
Lovely stuff. That's what we wanted to do. This is what we wanted.
The Fieldwise Center is getting a lot of praise from important scholars all throughout the academia.
And we're so proud of you, Collei. Look at this crew, honestly.
Soon, they'll send a team of specialists to take over the management of this place based on our recommendations.
That's actually like what you want I'm not wrong in saying that, right? Maybe people who have been in this type of situation where you have to do like organizational skills and like consulting work, you basically do want to be able to, like, especially if Collei's a consultant, she consults on this, she sets it up, she makes it like sufficient, and then she goes, okay, they trust me now, I get to do more stuff and consult on more things, because that's what her job is. Her job wasn't always to be like this like owner of a shop or owner of like this like mini game industry. It was to consult on how to set this up, and if she'd done her job properly, that means people can do it when she's not there, and then she goes on to a new one. And I think it's awesome. That makes you so happy. I'm so happy for her.
So, thank you for all the
No,
support.
thank you for letting us do this.
Wow, sounds like your hard work paid
Yes,
off.
Amber. Man, Amber's the best.
And you're overseeing the transition yourself.
This is what I'm talking about, right? Like, it's like so good, because that's what, as a consultant, that's probably what you want. Again, I'm not going to say I'm an expert on this stuff, but like, it's like she consulted, she made it sufficient, she watches the transfer over, they now work to continue this job, and then she moves on to another thing in the future.
The young students today could learn a thing or two from
Exactly.
you, Collei. Your confidence, your
Yes.
proactiveness, your leadership.
Yes.
It's admirable.
Yes.
Not like some of the ones I teach. So focused on theses and research with no practical skills to
Oh
speak
my
of.
god.
To be honest, I don't feel all that confident. Being the go-between for all the different Darshans, coordinating everything, I still can't quite believe I managed
Whoa, don't
it.
see it like that. Don't see it like that at all. Like, the way I would see it, is like, you saying you can't believe it is honestly like, it should showcase that like you should believe it. It's like, yeah, it's shocking to you now, but like, you did it. You 100% did it.
Oh, but the Traveler and Paimon played a huge role in that too. I can't thank you both enough.
Collei, I need you to understand something. I really do. Okay. You 100%, 110% did this like, I'm not saying you did it yourself, everyone helped, right? But like the delegation you did was so perfect. It was so perfect. You picked the right people. You did what people do, as I said, which is smart. You got the right contacts. It's not one of those situations where you said, I'm going to do it all by myself and that's it. No, you knew you had contacts with Faruzan, Amber. You knew you had a dad who was like world famous at the academia who could help you with some stuff too. You knew that you had contacts with Dia and Candace. Like, you're not stupid at all. That's so smart to do a team effort. It means that you're a great leader. That's so smart. Like, can you imagine having all those contacts and not using them? Can you imagine having all those like people that could help you and not using one soul? That would have been dumb. It's the fact that it was a team effort because you're even better than you think you are.
Yeah, we're used
Genuinely.
to this kind of work. So for us, this was more like a super special camping trip with friends. You know, a few puzzles here, a little exercise there. It was super fun. Pretty much a piece of cake. Oh man, now Paimon's hungry. Hey, now that we're all done, why don't we go get some food to celebrate?
Candace and I are 2 steps ahead of you.
This way, everyone.
Oh, wait, there's food set up? We got our foods. Look at the golden light. It's, oh my god.
Feast.
The food actually looks pretty good, doesn't it? Look at this that we're sitting in here. Look what we're sitting with.
Perfect.
This is so fun. Oh my god.
Such a delicious spread of dishes from Sumeru. Paimon feels like she could eat twice as much. No, 3 times as much as
Oh my
normal.
god, we should come around more often then. Look at Paimon. Are you serious? Are you freaking joking me? Like, this is what I talked about. Like, they made like, I feel like the relation between the two has always been so strong, but I think one thing that they've caught up with, I think a lot in like Nod Karai and yeah, I think even happened in Natlan quite a bit too, is like there's like a very like close affection between them now. Whereas before it was like they were very close. They'd been through so much together, but they're not afraid to just like literally just be like hugging each other and like constantly doing stuff like this and funny stuff like this, and even playing like Paimon's more playful with the Traveler when she used to get so like upset when there was jokes made about her, but now she's more playful. I feel like they really have developed the characters in like their relationship in like a subtle way too. You know what I mean? There's so much comfort between them. We should come around more often then.
Huh, is that
It is a challenge. Look at this. I'm talking about. Look, she's like so playful with us now.
Careful what you wish for. We have your wallet
Exactly.
to
We're
keep
paying
up.
as well.
It's been a while since I've had food from the desert region. It's nothing like I remember.
It looks so good. It looks so good.
Now this is the real deal. Everything I've tried before pales in comparison.
That means a lot, Madam.
Oh yeah,
Faruzan.
like someone complimented my food. I am like I'm indebted to you.
If all the researchers who came to our village were so polite, we would have an occasion to offer feasts like this more often.
The smile on Faruzan's face as well.
By the way, you planning on doing any sightseeing, Miss Amber? You came all this way after all.
Oh, for sure. I hear that there's a forest full of gigantic trees northwest of Port Ormos, with trunks bigger than the entire width of the Good Hunter restaurant.
That sounds like this is exciting, Amber, quite a bit.
I'd love to see it.
And
for
Amber is like
myself.
such like an exploratory, like exploring. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Like a character loves exploring. Like she is. She was born to do it, you know.
Oh, and I bet I could climb up and then glide down from the treetops. That sounds
Oh, remember
so
when she
fun.
taught us how to like do gliding and stuff like that as well? Look at her.
In that case, I'll give you some snacks to take with you. Like a dense cake or some dumplings.
That'd be great.
The wind's strong up there, so you don't want anything too crumbly. Oh, and you'll need a thicker water skin, so it doesn't break if it drops.
Very, very cool. Look how close. These are besties. This is called besties.
Oh, dumplings sound great. So soft and chewy. Great thinking,
Dumplings are
Collei.
great. I love dumplings too.
As for the desert, I'd love to check out some of the ruins, like that giant one shaped like an hourglass. I'll just observe from a distance, though. Your ruins could be protected sites, so better to not barge in.
Respectful, Amber. I'm sorry, guys. Look at this. This is, you know what? The vibes. I know, like again, we have to come to terms with the fact that Collei has like a big job now and stuff like this, and it hurts really bad. But like, I feel like like a parent because the people are saying as well, it feels like she's like all of our daughters, you know. But I really feel like the parent who like has to accept that like their kid is like growing up or something, you know what I mean? And it's making me quite kind of emotional, like. But like I feel like these are the moments that always make me feel like, well, she's always gonna be our Collei because like she has her bestie over basically for like glorified sleepover, you know what I mean? Like and it still feels like you know, I don't know. It's like it's making me tear up a little bit thinking about it, but I'm very, very happy for her.
Besides, there could be someone sleeping in there.
Probably be.
I'm glad to hear that, Miss Amber. It's for
Yeah,
the
what I'm
best.
saying, and honestly, like with the runes and stuff, I guess in what could happen in Sumeru if you stumble upon a rune, there's chances in this game that like you will stumble upon an ancient evil or the funniest thing you've ever seen in your life. There's no in between.
Your body won't be used to the desert environment, though, so traveling could be tough. You'll need to bring moisturizing ointment and essential oils for the skin.
Yeah, that's a whole new level of toughness. I mean, it makes sense. Like, I think that, like, you know, you get such dry skin in the heat, right?
Honestly, though, helping set up the Fieldwise Center was the real highlight
Heck
of this
yeah.
trip. And thanks to you, Collei, I got to make some new friends, too.
Yes.
I couldn't be happier.
Because usually she'd be used to people coming to her. Now, I think in canon, they have visited each other many times before. I think they continually do, which I think is awesome. But this, I think, is probably like, you know, the first time she's been out into the desert areas, because usually I think it was just logically, I'm thinking that she probably would take her to Sumeru City, and since she didn't visit before, I think she visited obviously just right after we sorted out the stuff at Sumeru and all this stuff too, and things changed. I imagine they wouldn't be taking visits to the desert that often. You know what I mean? So it was probably one of her first times being here.
Feel free to drop in on me in Mondstadt anytime. I'll show you the
Please.
best our city has
Please
to
let
offer.
me and allow me.
Don't mind.
Please
if I
let me and
do.
allow me.
I had some dandelion wine while I was in Fontaine, and man, that was the stuff. So sweet and fragrant. Not a single bitter note in there at all.
Yeah, and I love the way they always, like, again, this makes the world feel so alive. People talk about dandelion wine. It's, like, so important to the Mondstadt culture, you know?
And that was the imported stuff. I bet the taste is even better when it's fresh. I'm looking forward to downing a couple of barrels already.
Heck yeah.
It couldn't hurt to take a break from wine either. Those children gave you some hennaberry thorn powder, remember? You could make some tea.
Come on, Candace. It's just a taste. The barrels aren't even that big. We're talking like 3 to 5 cups per, tops. And don't worry, I'd make sure to bring back souvenirs for everyone.
And I honestly, I feel like Dia is like the type of person who would go on like a 3-week bender drinking and then come back on the 4th week and like do her job perfectly, you know? I think she's that type of person.
Well, I've heard the Knights of Favonius library has quite the collection.
Yes, it does. Oh my god, you would Faruzan. You would talk to Lisa, please.
I wonder if there are tomes that approach engineering from a different angle. Could be worth perusing.
Actually, I think there's no in between with Faruzan and Lisa as well. I think Faruzan and Lisa would either be best friends or Lisa would annoy the hell out of Faruzan. and she wouldn't even need to try. I think there's no in between.
I'm not sure about the exact number, but the library's pretty huge,
Massive.
all right.
And I love this as well about Genshin, the sharing of cultures. The world gets more expansive. Everyone's visiting each other more, you know?
What kind of books are you interested in, Madame Faruzan? I can write them down and have Lisa get them ready for you. Either way, just leave your Mondstadt
That's
travel
so fun.
plans
Hopefully
to
I actually do
me.
get to do that.
Lisa? Lisa Mincy?
Oh my
That
god!
surprise student who he never stops bragging about?
Yeah, I
So
forgot
that's
that.
where
Of course
she's
she would
hiding.
make that connection. And Cyrus bragging about her too.
Isn't it?
That's awesome. Paimon, it's so lovely. I'm so happy.
Friends of ours meeting other friends of ours, then becoming friends in your own right. Yeah. Maybe we should start introducing our friends to each other. Paimon can think of a few who might
Oh my
get
god,
along.
that's what's so good about Genshin. Combine, like, honestly, you could combine any 2 characters and it's going to be a great time.
Not a bad idea, right?
Oh my god!
Imagine all the fun we could have.
Why are they doing this without no, you can't tease. No, you can't tease this and then not do it. Can you imagine Yehoda and Hu Tao? That would be so fun. And Aurora and Ito, I feel like they would literally like Aurora would justify all the crimes, and I think honestly because Aurora's actually really good at planning traps and stuff like this too. I feel like okay, think of like what they could do for like a story quest with both of them, right? We find out that Ito's been like doing more crimes around the city, but like they've been really well planned lately, and everyone's like, why are they so well planned? It's like everything's like really like well, like it's like all these traps are really well laid out. Like he's actually been succeeding a lot more often. Then you find out he's with Aurora and who was like doing all this like crazy stuff with them. Yehoda and Hu Tao. I actually think that like I think Hu Tao would equal. I think there's a thing where like she would make Yehoda so anxious, but Hu Tao is actually like a very motivating character to be around. So I do think also at the same time too that like her weird energy would maybe balance out the anxiety that like Yehoda has sometimes, and would just make Yehoda go, you know, because Hu Tao is kind of a go character as well. And when Nahida and like Yoimiya and Navia, like I think that like they just have like a very good spirit to them. I think that they could organize like a festival together, like with all this stuff, like with fireworks and things too. But I think that like, yeah, have they not crossed paths before? Maybe. Okay, I'm probably forgetting if they did. Oh, is this it? This is it. Okay. So I think that is the end of this thing. I'm going to go through Sumeru City because people said there are people you can talk to as well. So I'm going to go through Sumeru City to see if there are more people you can talk to. And if not, like I'll come back in the next one and we'll and you guys can point. Maybe I'll get someone to point out like where they could be or whatever like that. But again, I want to see if there is like some people around here. So I think we'll start with Sumeru City and just run around the place for a bit. This is not Sumeru. This is Sumeru. But yeah, like I really enjoyed this quite a bit. I think this is one of the things where like it's not, you know, it's not something too, how do I say it? Like it's not like this whole part of the quest wasn't a big lore heavy thing. It was more just the idea of like how, like it was fun for me. It was so enjoyable and so beautiful that I had such a good time with this. I was smiling from ear to ear seeing Collei doing so well. I actually got quite emotional as well. Is there anyone down here? That's the fighting core area. Because usually, like, we'd be able to see a character even from a distance, right? We'll check around. This music's so good as well, right? Yeah, let's travel in here. Like, I wonder if Nilu's around. I wonder if, like... We haven't seen Nahida, actually, as well. Which would be really fun to see as well. Is there down here in this place here? Man, this place gives me so much, like so many, like, crazy feelings of nostalgia. Okay, they're here now. Yeah, okay, so I think it's just a different time of day because I was going to react to the video of them, but they actually are just all around the place, but you actually have just to check at a different time of day. They're only here at like nighttime. Interesting. Okay, fair enough.
Have you decided on what to eat?
Oh my god. He's thinking. A lot of thought has to go into this.
Fine. I'll go ahead and order then.
Hey! Wait a minute!
Poor Kami being indecisive.
So, when you do the thing where you pretend not to hear a question if you don't want to answer, it works like a charm.
Oh my god.
But not when I do it?
Again, he's doing like a, you know, again, a bit of playful, like, you know, I'm getting you back for what you did before, you know what I mean?
That's because you have to use it on the right person.
He's like, it won't work on me.
Besides, you really think you can use my own tricks against
me? Oh my god, the idea that Kaveh was like, saw him do this before and said, I'm gonna do that next time. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do that. It's like, oh, you ignored me that time? I'm ignoring you. Is that the... Okay, so just like small interactions. Okay, cool. So then we can check around some other places. By the way, I have Yula out because I've been leveling up. You probably saw in this video anyway. I've been leveling up Zhongli. So whereabouts... Again, it's one of those situations where like I now think... It's nighttime they're supposed to show up in, right? I'm trying to remember because again, literally what happened was I was like, okay, I'll react to the video of them being around. And then the first thing that was said in the video was like, yeah, it's at nighttime. And I'm like, oh, okay. I think it was like either up here or up here. Not here. Maybe down around here, maybe? I don't remember exactly where it was in the actual... No? Whereabouts was it then? Or maybe it's all like different. Maybe it's like maybe I should transition to like midday or something. Like it's crazy because it seems like there's like because I like thought it was like over here. That's the morning. Maybe if we, this is not midday, by the way, but I was just seeing different times. Maybe we transition to, like, around here? Okay, so they're here. But yeah, there's supposed to be, like, a bunch of other characters up in the other area. I'm not sure why they're not showing up. Because, like, every other character showing up that I think you're supposed to be able to talk to. But apart from there's, like, supposed to be other characters, I think, like, Layla and Nahida are even supposed to be there. And they're not there. I'll talk to these guys anyway. And, yeah, maybe you guys will have an explanation for it or something like that as well. Maybe it's, it could be one of those things as well that, like, I don't know if, like, it's because... No, because Layla's not a part of that event. I was thinking maybe it's clashing with the gameplay event that we did, like with all the the combat events and stuff like that we did, like the Collei thing.
You don't make it out to Gandharvaville often, and there wasn't time for visiting earlier. So why don't you stay a few more days?
Sure. Got anything?
I don't know if they're just like inviting a friend over, basically. Well, basically like Saito's brother, basically.
Not really. We usually just go camping, do a little fishing, have a barbecue, things like that.
Okay, that's pretty nice, though.
Oh, and we invite the traveler along, too, if he's in town.
That would be... I would love that. I would love that.
Nice. I love camping. And a barbecue is a must.
Don't get too excited. You might not know this, but Tainari doesn't use seasoning when he grills.
Wait, what? Wait, really? Someone who like is so probably knows every herb in the world isn't doesn't use seasoning?
Huh? No way.
Don't listen to him, Sethos. I prefer a clean taste, but you can put on as much as you like.
I mean, like, it's up to what everyone wants. I hope I'm not shaming anybody, but it's like, I just thought like he'd be like somebody who would like, you know, add like a lot of different like herbs and spices and stuff to things.
You could have at least played along.
Oh, he's like, it was a joke. He's like, okay, this is my joke.
You've changed, Sino. Man, it's a shame Hat Guy hasn't been around lately. Or I'd invite him to join. He's the perfect buffer for your nonsense.
I wouldn't mind him tagging along either. It's just a shame he doesn't play cards. Do you want to know why?
Absolutely not.
Sorry, he's like, no.
Seriously though, where did he go? Has anyone seen him around at all?
I heard he's taking care of something in Outcry.
What? Where are we gonna see? We're gonna see Vaughn.
Oh, well, I hope it all works out.
There's no way they didn't mention this on purpose, right? We're gonna see Vaughn. Vaughn's gonna be a Nod Karai. There is no way on earth they didn't mention that on, like, again, like, now here's the thing, they did mention that, in fairness, they did mention that, Charlotte said she would also be a Nod Karai, we haven't seen her yet, so we don't know what's gonna happen with that as well. But, like, I feel they mentioned that on purpose just to be like, huh, maybe you'll see him in Nod Karai, you know what I mean? Oh my god, that's so cool. And again, I never mind, like, in-game kind of, like, stuff like that as well when it comes to, like, teasing stuff like that too, because again, we heard Charlotte was gonna be there, we heard Varka was gonna be there, all that stuff too, it just makes sense. Really fun. The way they said it too, I hope he figures it out, you know? Really cool stuff. Again, I don't even want to speculate on what that could mean and what he's doing there, but obviously, like, if he's doing there's something there, it's probably because, like, here's the thing, it could be one of two things. It could be that Nahida is, like, asked him to do something, or it could be a thing where, like, it could be a thing where Nahida asked him to do something, or it could be a thing where he asked for, like, leave to figure something out or to help with something. It could be to do with Durin. It could be to do with something like that, too. You never know. But I'm very interested to see... Oh, no. Oh, no, it's not because... It's not to do with Durin. Sorry, Bison. But we have a theory that Dotori is going to be in Nod Karai. So what if Vaughn is dealing with that? What if Vaughn is going there to deal with Dotori? They mentioned Dotori all last, at the end of the last act. What if Vaughn is going to Nod Karai to deal with Dotori? Oh my god, I have no idea, but that would be freaking insane. Okay, so I wasn't able to actually find them, but apparently they're supposed to be here, so I might as well react to this now as well. You got to talk to Nilu and Nahida. I wish I got to see them.
Wow, this is an unexpected reunion.
Oh, Nahida.
Like 3 stars of different colors rising in the same sky. What a spectacular spectacular occasion.
It's a very cool thing.
Archon and Miss Nilu from the Zubair Theater. I'm not interrupting.
They'd love to talk to you,
anything,
Layla.
am I?
They'd love to talk to you.
Of course not. I'm just relaxing, gazing up at the starry sky. I get a lot of inspiration for new dances when I come here.
Lovely.
Oh, I'm also here to get some inspiration. I thought I was the only one who did that.
That's lovely though. That is nice.
Of course, the inspiration I need has to do with my studies.
Well, we might be searching for different things, but in the end, we're both just waiting for that spark to strike.
100%. You can relate to sure like that.
But this time, it wasn't inspiration, but Lesser Lord Kusanali who came knocking instead.
Look at Nilu. Nilu's design is great.
I'm not here searching for that same spark. We must innovate after all, even in dreams.
Hell yeah.
Here, I brought some candied ajilenak nuts. May they bring us all sweet dreams.
Lovely. Just a sweet interaction between the three of them. Yeah, I couldn't find the actual, like, them characters there, and I wonder if, like, they're, like, it's just, like, some glitch or something like that. I'd have no idea. But yeah, just a sweet interaction between those three. Seeing Nihida obviously take care of people. Nilu talking about gaining inspiration, and Layla kind of relating to her as well. Yeah, like, it was just a short conversation that was so sweet to see between the three of them. So cool to see Layla talking to more people. Awesome stuff. I don't think this is going to be a very lore-heavy discussion at the end of this, but I think that what this was, is like what I love about Genshin so much is that, like, because, like, of course I like the lore, and I love the lore, because I love getting into it, and I love talking about it, I love getting confused even about it. It's fun as well. I know I missed the Zandik stuff last time, but that's just because it's, like, one of those things where, like, I didn't really know. It was a year, and it was literally, like, it's hard to think about it this way, guys, but you know how long ago the Zandik letters that I read were? Like, if you think of it this way, because, like, I know, like, it doesn't seem like this because anyone's been following the Genshin series for a while. It was last August. It was August 2023 when I read the Zandik letters. Like, when you think of it that way, it's over a year. Like, it's insane, right? Because it doesn't seem like that long. But, of course, like, it's one of those things where, like, what's so crazy about it, you know, like, there's, like, the scene in, like, Full Metal Alchemist, and it's very early on in the series, so it's not a spoiler. But, like, when he gets alchemy for the first time and all the information feels like it's going to his head. I feel like that's what happened when people mentioned, like, Calvin, do you remember the letters you saw around Sumeru with the name Zandik? I remember almost instantly I was like, like, I came rushing into my head, like, oh my God, like, I remember now. Because that's sometimes all it takes, right? And I know it's like, you know, it could be like, happens in a video sometimes where, like, a character I think I even said in the video, like, well, do we know Zandik? But sometimes it takes, like, people, you know, using different keywords, you know, like letters you found around Sumeru. Zandik, but yeah, it's one of those things where I'm going to miss stuff like that sometimes. Because again, I love the lore, but I'm not, like, always ingrained in it all the time and doing, like, different theories all the time. I love, you know, the art style. I love the music. I love the story of Genshin. I love the music. I love the way the world feels. I love how expansive and real the world and alive the world feels. I love how the game, like, has gotten better at direction over time. There's so much stuff I love about Genshin that I love dearly. But there's one thing that, like, trumps everything for me in Genshin, and that is characters. It's the connection you have with characters. It's the people you meet along the way. There's nothing better than, like, getting to know these characters in this game, and this is a perfect encapsulation of why they reward you, in my opinion, for knowing these characters. And they've done it many times, in my opinion, of giving you rewards for basically following these characters for a while. The Collei reward here is so freaking amazing, which is, like, we didn't forget that she's been training for a while. We didn't forget that she's been learning stuff for a while. Guys, she has her first consultant job, and, like, everyone is praising her, and she has a lot of responsibility. And as soon as I heard she got the consultant job, I was like, I was beaming. I was so happy. And it's not only just because, like, you know, it is great that they showed an advancement with her character, because I think one of what would make the character, what would be so weird and be very disappointing, I think, is that if 3 years from now we went back to Sumeru, and then still, like, Tanari's like, Collei, you have to, like, finish your studies, okay? Go back inside and do your homework, you know? But instead we come back to, and that might happen in the future again, but I'm saying, like, instead we go back to Sumeru, and Collei goes, by the way, I pretty much have, like, an official job now. And it's like, what the hell? It rewards the, it's not even, I know reward is probably a bad word, but it rewards you from starting with Collei, seeing her, you know, all the way back in the manga, where she was suffering, and she was anxiety feeling, she was going through immense pain, to where she made friends and she had all these great times with people. And then she went to Sumeru with Sino, her other dad. and she started studying, and the people and she was given help by Tonari to like learn all her other dad as well, giving her help like kind of like follow in his footsteps in a way. She was studying constantly. Every time he came there, she was talking about the idea of like, oh, I'm working hard. This is like my break off working hard. I still have to get some sleep. I have to learn to get some sleep. We saw her with Faruzan, as Faruzan was like, she's the best student you could ever ask for, and more people should be like her, and she was treating her so nice. We heard from so many people that she was doing so well. Every time we went back to Sumeru for even if it was like a quest or a world quest or whatever, or a hangout quest, and then we come back this time and then we see she has a full-time consultant work, at least like her trial period at least. And it's gone so well that I guarantee you that now she's going to move on to other consultant work. That is a character arc. That is a journey that is so beautiful. And while like emotionally there's so much else like in her character arc, from like, the stuff with Amber and the Tori and all this like stuff that happened in the manga and like her journey throughout this whole game 100%. And she's not like a complete character. And again, that's not a bad thing to say, by the way. She's a three-dimensional character, but no character is complete in Genshin, I feel like. Because I feel like sometimes that happens a lot when people like, and you're allowed to criticize anything about Genshin, but sometimes people be like, oh, I feel like they didn't do enough with this character. And then like that character will continue their story, 10 months from now. Because that's what I love about Genshin is that like no character story is ever truly fully done. Just because you finish a story quest, just because you finish an Archon quest doesn't mean that character story is completely done. Another example for me was Mawika. How like, at the end of the Archon, if they just ended on the Archon quest, I feel like it's one of the situations where like, wow, she's a great character. She's really cool. But then you do her story quest and you do some quests after that as well. And you're like, oh my God, this is like a really like three-dimensional complete character. And that's what I love about Genshin. The world feels alive. You're not done just because you're done with that character. You're not done just because we're done with Sumeru. We're going to go back. Look what happened with Mondstadt recently as well. Like with and now with Not Cry with Durin. Albedo comes back and you see more dimensions to his character. It's so good the way they do this. Vaughn is a perfect example of this. How like every time we go revisit Vaughn, there's like a new layer to him. Whether it be like because Vaughn's journey, like let's just be honest here, was guy tried to kill us, guy trying to take the gnosis from us, guy tried to become a god. He was manipulated and hurt and he killed people and he did all this horrible stuff to the point that he wanted to erase himself. He would rather erase himself than ever exist, and knowing that he caused the pain to these people. He eventually finds Nihida, who is like such a great mentor to him. She even says to him like, you're not fully, we're not fully there yet. You're going to keep going on your journey. And every time we see him, like he's either saving one of our lives, he's being a mentor to Durin in some way. He is showcasing like his new learning abilities. He's doing stuff. He's writing like essays and doing assignments in the academia. Like you see this growth in these characters, and it's so freaking awesome to see. And it's not just those characters. There's so many characters, that we get to go revisit all the time. And I love that stuff. And that's like what I love about this. And it's not just that. It's the interactions between the characters. Seeing Faruzan interact with Collei again. Seeing like Dia come up and talk to us. We got to see like Kava and I'll hate them in this quest too. We got to like and the world feels alive when characters do that. When characters talk about other characters. Oh yeah, Tonari told me this is what's going to happen. Tonari asked Sina to go check on Collei. All this stuff, it makes the world feel so freaking alive, and I felt it in this quest. I really did. And it makes me so freaking happy to see all this. I am over the moon. I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing about what they did with Collei in this quest. It makes me so proud and so happy to be a person who has Collei in his top 5 favorite characters still, because she is incredible and she deserves all like this journey, and she's not even finished yet. She's not done yet. I sound like a dad on the sidelines of like a hockey game. That's my girl. She's not done yet. Hey, Peterson, what's your daughter done today? Calm down, Calvin. No, you calm down. Look at Collei there. Look what she done. Yeah. Oh, you want me to go over there? Like, I feel like I'm like a hockey dad or something, getting really angry, like, and praising my daughter so much. But I feel like she's like everyone's daughter at this stage, you know what I mean? Mostly, obviously, Tonari and Sina. But yeah, I'm so happy what they done in this quest. In terms of the mini games, no problem saying this. The first mini game was my favorite, the one where we're like, flying to different rails, on different rails, and go, speeding through the railway game, the railway mini game. The second one was like kind of cool as well. It was one of those things where like I kind of love any mini game that makes me like think on my toes when it comes to like pressing different like rhythm games. Or with that puzzle, it didn't feel like it was a straightforward puzzle. It felt like it was like, again, you had to really like think in the moment and like examine things from all different viewpoints, and that was really fun too. The combat mini game is one of those things where like it wasn't bad, but it's just, again, I'm not that into like combat mini games all the time. And this time around, it was one of those situations where like parts of it were really fun. Like, you know, when you started succeeding, it was like, oh, this is great. But then I also felt very restricted because, of course, my skill level isn't that high when it comes to Genshin. I don't think my characters are always like superb, and my knowledge of like, you know, interactions and combat interactions is not always perfect. So like I felt a little restricted and self-imposed, because I think that if someone loves combat and someone's so into combat, I think that they're gonna look at this quest and be like, or that minigame and be like, that's superb. That's awesome. I love doing this. It was so much fun. It was such a challenge. But for me, it's one of those things, as you guys seen, I was just like, after a while, I was like, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. But I feel like, you know, it did give me a little bit more confidence in at least getting to the bronze level, you know, and that's something there as well. But yeah, I that's my thought. That's my thought about it. I would rank the railway minigame. Actually, we have it here. The actual names of them. Hold on a second here. What the hell is this? Oh my God, there's a disco game. Are you kidding me? Is this a disco minigame? Yeah, let's look at it here. So we have, yeah, my favorite one was Skillful Scouting. Skillful Scouting was my favorite. And then it was Puzzle Parsing Paradigm, and then my least favorite, I think it's actually, I'm not gonna say lie. It was probably like my I would say like 1, 2, and then furthest third, and that's just my take. But again, like I said, I think there's gonna be people who like adore this. I think if you're into combat, you are in love with this stuff. You know what I mean? If you're into combat, this is your one of your favorite things. And again, here's another thing as well. The UI is fantastic. The artwork, like, look at these silhouettes. I would love like some of these like posters. Like, look at that. Can you imagine that like painted on your wall? So freaking cool. Like, such good artwork and such good UI. Yeah. That's the way I would like look at that too. By the way, I'm 1 week away from, did we get like, wait, what was that? Was that a Faruzan plushie? Great stuff. And we finished that as well. Yeah, I'm literally like, I have it done here. It's gonna be done by Friday, so I will literally have Hu Tao constellation, and I'm very happy about that as well. It took me a bit to get there because I missed a few things as well, but we got it done as well. Yeah, yeah, I love this event. I love this event a lot. This was a great event. You know, a lot of lore heavy, but then also like really fun heavy as well, and really beautiful stuff with the interactions we got there as well. I would die to see some of those interactions also. Some really beautiful stuff. Really beautiful stuff. Guys, that's going to be this video. Thank you so much for watching this. Thanks so much for supporting this series as always. I don't know what's next when it comes to this stuff as well, but we have a new character and that's fine with me. But I don't know what's next. I have no idea what's next. We'll have to see exactly. Look at Kazuha. Like, what are you looking at? Thank you so much to my patrons at the highest tier of YouTube, that being Ty4R2, Jamie Bull, Janet Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicious Felix, Yule, Radish Anusta, Link Smarky, Assassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Leon, Hike Experian, Jared Bionum, and the highest tier of my YouTube, Rogamer7 and Blasco, and I'll see you all so soon. We haven't done the thing in a while. Let's do the thing.
Into the wind.
Perfect.